Hey everybody, welcome to a lovely round of, and I completely forgot. So this is something I do all the time, and anyone who watches my stream will be like, he's done it again. I completely forget to turn on my background lights just to make sure that it's not glitchy. Okay, so, hey everyone, welcome to another round of Canje Plays. Today we're going to be getting into Spire by Greg Favreau, and we have Greg on the call with us right now who's going to help us go through this game. So how's it going, Greg?
It's going well. Glad to be here.
So we're definitely gonna get into this game. And for people who haven't heard of this, I mean, it's a travel size game. I'm holding up the box right here, so you can kind of see what you're dealing with when you're gonna take it with you, right? It's light, it's portable. You can pull it out. You can play it however you want. I mean, these are the type of games that I love, right? So I'm all about it. And when I saw the artwork on it, I thought it was fantastic. Hey Steven, how's it going? And on top of that, when I saw on here that it's soloable, sold, that had me just beat. So Greg, just tell us if you can, tell us a little bit about before we get into the gameplay. Tell us a little bit about Spire Zen, how it came to be, and all the good things.
Well, I mean, it just started. I was at work one day on a walk to lunch or something, and I was just thinking about games I'd played and stuff, and it was just something. The game I wanted to play wasn't out there, and I'm a designer, and I was at a job where I wasn't necessarily designing things that were that satisfying. A little bit more on the mundane side. So I just thought, well, I'll give this a shot, and I'll see if I can do it. I had some ideas, and I just kind of started going, and I just thought, well, maybe if this is something I want to play, maybe other people want to play it too. So, and then here we are, 3.5 years later, and it worked out to a degree. So
Yeah. So are you into solo based games? I know this says that it's 1 to 2 player, and I fully understand how it can be 1 to 2 player, and you all will see as well when we get into the playthrough. But is this do you prefer solo based games, or do you like team sets? Like, what's your genre that you go for?
I mean, yeah, I like solo games. I mean, I like all kinds of different things, but what I wanted to do was something like this, just because I found that even before COVID and everything else, it's just harder nowadays to get a group together and play. You know, and
Yes.
and if you're not going to, I mean, of course, you play video games, you can play online and stuff like that, but there's still something to be said for analog gaming. And sometimes I just want to play something like this, and it's frustrating to always have to have somebody else. Or in my case, with a game like this, not to say there's anything wrong with D&D or RPGs stuff like that, but having to always have a DM and stuff like that without getting people angry, it's kind of a drag sometimes.
You have to have at least 2 people all the time to play.
Yeah, and somebody's just like making stuff up and things. I'm just like, I want a nice structured movie-like story I can play through that has different branches, and I can do it all by myself. It's like reading, like a choose your own adventure, except I have a little bit more agency. I can fight bad guys and get loot, kind of like the Steven Jackson books or something like that. But I wanted to open it up a little bit more.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, I mean that was the goal, and
And
I think I
yeah,
went a little bit off the question there. But.
That's all good. And Spire's End was born out of that. Like I said, it's travel size. It's like it's not even as big as my head. It's travel size. It's perfect. You can take it with you. Just throw it in your bag and whip it out at lunch. The games, it depends on how you play. There are 6 chapters to the game. Okay, so in this box you get 6 chapters, and each chapter has a branching path. So replayability is there because the one path that you took this one time, let's say you died on chapter 3, you can go back, replay, take a completely different path, and just keep going down the different branching paths until you get to the end of the game. And I will let you know this game is gorgeous. I have not, usually how I do, I'm going to play this game for the first time with you all, but I've read the rules. I've had some conversations with Greg about the rules and looked at the FAQs that he has up on his website. And I understand what the rules are, but Greg's here to make sure that I play it fair and play it right. And he's going to get into it with us as well. but I also want to show you the art on these cards. It is just far and none gorgeous. So let's see. Hey, Dragon, how's it going? Is this on Kickstarter or already made? Not heard of the game before. This game was on Kickstarter. It's actually just recently fulfilled to backers. Greg, do you know if there's any way of getting this game post market, post Kickstarter? Is it going to be out for sale? Are you selling it on your site?
Well, as of right now, there's probably about 75 units left in the world left to be dispersed. I have a waiting list, and basically whatever's left over, there's still, like some backers and things that there's like lost games and stuff like that. I have to send out, I have to be accountable for that. But other than that, I have waiting lists. I'm taking names. So as I feel it's safe to send a few out, I'm doing it. So I've kind of been slowly rolling that out. But I think I'm going to be sending another wave of like 20 out in 2 weeks or another week or so.
Okay. Do you know if someone watched the stream and they're like, oh my gosh, I really want to play this game, should they just reach out to you on your website and email you and to get on the waiting list to see about getting a sale copy? Okay.
Yeah, just go to spirezen.com and go to the contact page, and then just send me a message from there, and I'll put you on the list. Right now, I'm really only taking USA orders. I wish I could do more, but at this point, it's just shipping is just not. It's just not cost effective to send it anywhere else at this point. So the list is already fairly long, but people do bail out occasionally and things like that. So I would encourage you to just get a hold of me. I'll throw you on the list. There's no commitment. There's nothing to lose. So might as well we'll see what I have left.
Yeah,
I'll send them.
And so let's get some information about. We'll still keep talking. We'll still keep asking Greg questions. And if you have questions, post them in the chat. We can ask Greg those questions, and he can answer as we go. So let's get to Board Game Geeks, see what Board Game Geeks thinks of it, and then we'll get down to the table. And you've heard me say this game is beautiful. I want you to see it. I really want you to see it. So let's go over to Board Game Geek here. All right, so Board Game Geek has this game rated as an 8.6 out of 10. That to me is super, right? And it's best played solo. I'm solo gamer. Yay, me. They say the playtime's between 15 minutes and 120 minutes. Now, it's 15 minutes because you can die that quickly.
Yeah, I think that's a little.
I think like if the first guy kills you, that's probably the 15-minute mark. My dice rolls, you know how those things go, but we'll definitely see how they shake out. Of course, Greg Favreau's the designer and the publisher, so he's self-published it himself. His artist is Benjamin Weissman, if I said that name correctly. And his artist is top notch. So let's get down to the table. I want to show you this work and stop talking about it so you can see it with your own eye. All right, so we're down here at the table and we've got everything set up. So how this setup goes is you've got this massive deck that comes pre-built that just says begin here. There's no shuffling this thing. This is how it's supposed to sit. Okay, and then we just take off and we go through our adventure from this deck of cards. This is our story. Now, these are our allies, and these are the people that we get to pick from, and we pick 2. All right, you guys ready to see this artwork? Look at this. So this is Millicent. What's this? Rangataki? Look at this artwork, it's just gorgeous. Leofric, the Forester, and yep, that's a jackalope on the back there. Sedany. I mean, this artwork is just gorgeous. Hildegard. Dane. And Rolf. So out of these characters, we pick 2, and this is where this comes between the 1 and 2 player go. So we pick 2 players out of these ones, and from there, they have these abilities. And if you see here at the bottom, you see this red here? So those numbers that are on the side is how much health they have to spend, because your health is your abilities, right? So how much health you spend to do the ability. And that doesn't mean it works out for you. So if you... for Rolf, if he just wants to spend no health, he will roll a D8, and on a 5 and 6, he'll do 1 damage. But here, he can boost that up and spend 3 health on snappers, on a 3 and 4, and ability triggers, on a 5 and 7, 5 damage, and on an 8, he gets 4 damage, and then more abilities trigger, which are down here at the bottom, which is dwindle or cripple. And there's another thing that also happens too. When your character dies, it's not that, oh, game over. When your character dies, when one of your 2 characters die, you go to the deck, you go to this ally deck, and you pull a new character. And that new character comes into play, and you continue play. When all your characters die, you lose the game. I love how that is scoped out to where it's like, a bad set of rolls won't be like, okay, well, you're done, you can only pick this set. You can actually get to play all these characters. And truly, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lives to get through Spire's End. And this story unfolds as we open things that happen with them. Now, let's talk about a few things before we get down to it, okay? You have this thing called recoup. And what recoup basically does, and Greg, let me know if I'm messing up your rules here. But what recoup basically does is, after you roll for your actions, you roll to recoup, which lets you heal back health based on what your roll percentage is. Okay? And then there's this cleanse ability that you can use, because you can get dots applied to your damage over time or debuffs that happen to you that you need to get off. A cleanse could work to get rid of that. So this happens. So it's basically, I do my action, and whatever happens, either I miss or I don't, I roll to recoup, and then I'll heal back up health that I've spent, some form of health that I spent. There is the ability for you to roll recoup and roll a 1 and not get anything. I mean, that's full well, because like with Rolf, you need a 4 to a 6 to get 1 health. What you can also do is you can rest, and if you rest, you don't roll any of basically you're saying, I'm foregoing my actions to get health. So I won't attack at all, I'll just get health. And that's kind of what I'll do. The next thing other than that is kind of like the surge ability, and we'll get into the surge ability as we start playing, because I know me explaining things, you're like, no, we need to see hands-on for how it works. Go ahead.
Boost. Because surge is its own thing.
Oh, thank you. Boosting. See? Keep me straight. and what we see here, the 5 is their health, starting health, and the 4 is their shield. You have to knock down shield before you get the health. That works for you. It also works for the bosses that you fight. So I've looked through this art and glared at it forever. And I've decided that I'm gonna go with.
Wait.
Oh, go ahead. What you got?
It's random. You have to shuffle and pick.
Oh, it's random. Oh, okay.
You don't get to choose.
All right, random it is. All right. Because I was like, okay, I know exactly who I want to pick after going through there, but let's see what the fates hold. Shuffle for some shenanigans here. And there's another deck I need to shuffle too, if I believe so, and that's the number attack order deck that's over here on the side. But those are the only decks that you shuffle. Alright, so random up. My first character is going to be, the person I wanted. Sedney. And my second person is going to be Dane. So we've got Dane and Sedney going at it, trying to get through. So Dane has 6 health but 3 shield. Sedney has 5 health and 5 shield. So we'll put them down here. I'll move the instruction set over, because we have our instruction leader with us today. And these red cubes that we have is their health. So I'm just going to put those at the side to say that he has 6 health. And he has, the black is the shielding. He has 3 shields. She has, come on, get it? She has 5 health, but her shielding is at 5. Are shields part of the healing? No, shields are not part of the healing. You only heal health. Once you lose shields, unless there's a card that gives them back to you, which I don't know if there is because I haven't played that far, you're just out of luck. So you just start off. But here's the cool thing. The cool thing is after you finish combat, you power back up. So it's not like you're going through the Spire and after you beat a boss and you have 1 health left, the next time you fight a boss, you're at 1 health. you actually get everything back. You get your shielding back, you get your health back. It's just for that specific instance. So if I say I'm going to rest, I'm not going to get shielding back. If I say, if I'm down, if I say like I rolled a recoup and I get a health back, it's a health back, no shielding. Now, let's say we fight a monster, we beat the monster, then at the end of that combat, we put all that shielding back, we put all that health back, and we go back up to full. And that's kind of how it works. Alright, so we've got Sedney the Silversmith with 5 health, 5 shielding. We've got Dane the Rudderkin for 6 health, 3 shielding. They've got their abilities, and as I spend them, I'll pull them up to see, but this is basically what you have, and this is your life. This is what you're going to spend to do attacks, and this is your life. So you have to do this balancing act of saying, the monster is going to hit me. So I have to be able to live from them hitting me and me be able to take them out. And, alright. So we're ready to get into it. So begin here at Prologue. So we'll flip this up. This is the Prologue card. And this game kind of walks you through exactly what you need to do. You see at the bottom here it says reveal card 2 after you read this. Alright, so I have to throw on my blind man glasses. And,
the copy is
and here we go. So, it was unusually dark before the moon was swallowed in red. Crimson light circled the dark orb like a bloodshot raven's eye. The ground shook, and everything unimaginable drilled its way out of the earth. It tore through the town with ungodly force. The streets filled with fumes, and the townsfolk fell into a deep, unnatural sleep. The strong, the frail, and the innocent all disappeared under the red eclipse. The spire stood there in silence. At its base was a door left ajar. Reveal card 2. So we go to card 2. It says, we'll paint the place with their blood, sweat, piss, and tears. So we go to card 2. Card 2 is this. So let's look through that. And it says, dust and debris. You wake, horrified, gasping for air. Your head is pounding, and you're covered in dust and debris. You unearth yourself and climb to your feet. A monstrous foreign object spirals above you, like the horn of a giant deity attacking the heavens. A quick glance reveals endless mounds of wreckage in every direction. It's strangely silent, and you see no one about. You head off through the destruction to find your uncle, your last surviving relative. Thankfully, his cottage is outside of the spire's wake, untouched. He left you a note, and the note says, I know you will come looking for me. Don't. I deeply regret what I've done, but during this incident, I hid, then ran like a whimpering dog. In truth, I'm a coward crippled by fear. You're strong, courageous, everything I'm not. That's why you must go. I suspect those missing are being held captive in that spire mount a rescue. Find them. Free them. I'm proud of the person you've become. You must remain strong. I fear many hardships and horrors lie ahead. Knowing that shame has clawed through my soul and I won't survive long. I've made sure of that, but before I go, I have some knowledge I need to pass on. So it says, it is highly recommended that you review the instruction deck at this time, otherwise reveal card 3. So the instruction deck, which is this one over here, is also numbered to kind of walk you through everything. And basically, what this one does is when you turn it over, it tells you about navigation, like how you reveal cards, how you pull cards. What reveal and pull means, there are 2 completely different meanings that you need to know about. So it talks about that, and it says reveal card 2. Card 2 talks about ally setup, which is what we just did. We just kind of set up our allies, got everything pulled. We need to shuffle this deck, which I will, I promise. And it talks about like the abilities and everything that's on there, just kind of letting you know. And Greg is right here in big old letters. Shuffle the cards and then pick an ally. So then round 3 talks about the anatomy of these cards and how they work, which is what I kind of talked to you about already. but this is just for people who are, you know, reading through the instructions. 4, how actions work, and we'll get into all that as we play through. I'm just kind of stepping through it quickly now, so but you can read it at your leisure. Recoup phases, how those work, how boosts work, how with recoup, and we'll get into that. Then we talk about the upkeep phase, basically managing status effects and the different pull instructions and the effects that like surging or encourage, those types of things are on here. Then we talk about enemy combat, whenever we're fighting enemies, what that looks like, how the actions go. First you do your action, then you do recoup / status effects, and go from there. So as you can see, these cards just basically walk you through combat rounds and how combat rounds go. And that's what this thing steps you through. And you can see all of them. It talks about getting abilities, because you can actually gain abilities on here, which is pretty cool. There are loot types on here that you could get that are pretty cool. Let's see. There is when we're talking about death, this is what will happen, and it tells what happens when you die, because you have an ability when you die that you could do. And then we talk about status effects. So this is the glossary. I'm going to have this one mainly out to tell me about status effects, as Greg is going to let me know more about that. So I'm going to actually put that to the side. And then we have the status effect tracker, which will come out in a few as we use those. So then we're going to reveal card 3. So card 3, and then it looks like it says you attack, reveal cards 4 and 5. So we're about to get into a fight already. So let's talk about this a little bit. Cautious steps. You approach the door with a cautious step. I warn you, it's worse in there than you think, and you imagine the unthinkable, no doubt, says an unfamiliar voice. A small creature reveals himself from behind the door. He is unkempt, a little worse for wear. His eyes appear kind. What are you? You've never seen this creature before. I've always been close, but you people are far too involved with yourselves to notice. We live right behind you. Only this thing here is from much, much deeper, he mutters, looking at the spire. What do you think about this, you ask, hopeful? I've squirreled around. These underdwellers have horrible red eyes. They move silently and quickly. He stops and sniffs the air. I must go. With that, he scampers off into the spire. You move to follow him when you see it. Red eyes cutting through the darkness. Now we're getting into combat. So it says reveal cards 4 and 5. So 4 talks about setting up the boss encounter and how it's going to lay out how you need to set up the board. So let me get that right. And 5 is the actual encounter that we're running to, which is this. The Doorman. He has 10 health and 4 shields, and we got to knock all that off to beat him. And he has the same thing that we has with action and recoup. But the cool thing about it, and Greg is going to do this, is he's going to roll for the monsters against me, and I'll be rolling for the heroes that are trying to take this monster down. So we're going to put him here. It's going to say to set him up. We put him here. We take this deck here of his cards that he's going to use to fight. We shuffle these up. Oh. Once you see them too soon. Alright, so we shuffle those up. And let me just take a big batch and just smush it in here. Smush it. There we go. Alright. So these are his action cards. And his HP cubes are coming out, so he's going to get 3, 6, 9, and 10. And he's got 4 shields. That's a lot of health for us to knock off. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a little bit. Alright. He'll be perfectly fine. We'll be good. Alright.
Aggressive. Play aggressive.
So
I always think
go ahead. Okay, so we are good. We got Doorman set. After encounter, allies in play region, all hits, any status effects, and boost meters are cleared. If you defeat the Doorman, reveal card 6. Okay, dice rolling time. So we go first. And what I'm going to do with Dane, and let's take a look at Dane's abilities. Let me hold it up for you to see. There we go. Dane's got abilities of Punch, Bash and Boost, Bloodlet, Split Fist, and Rust Slice. I don't want to spend 4 health, because if I spend 4 health, I'll do hard damage, but look how much health I'll have left afterwards, 2. So I gotta be smart about it. I'm gonna... I'm gonna go with 2 health to do Bloodlet. So I'm gonna spend 2 health. And then I'm gonna grab, I believe it's the black die, correct, Greg?
What's that?
I believe it's the black die for rolling when I'm rolling against them. Yeah. Okay. So
black die is usually for attacks, and then the red die is for recoups. Usually.
Okay. So I'm gonna do 2 for Bloodlet, and I'm gonna roll on a 3 and 5. I do 3 damage. So here we go. First roll. Hey, I rolled a 3. So I do 5 damage. I do 3 damage with Bloodlet, but that just takes off from his shield. So I knock 3 off the shield. That's my action. Now I'm gonna do my recoup, which I'm gonna roll the red die for recoup. And I rolled a 7. A 7 says I get 2 health back. And that is his turn. Then we go to 7. Go ahead.
Which is that's a really great first move, because you basically replenish yourself. You're right. Yeah, that was a perfect move there.
Thumbs up. Your dice rolls are some of the best. No, they're not. So then
you started. You're ended right where you started.
Yeah. No, I'm just notorious for being a terrible dice roller. Like it's really bad. All right, so for Sedney then, let's try that as well. I'm gonna go for mini cannon, so I'll spend 2. And mini cannon on a 3 and 5, I do 2 damage. I rolled a 2. Nothing happened. So I completely whiffed it. I'm going to then roll the recoup. And I rolled an 8 on recoup, which means I get 3 health. Now, this is important. You don't, when you get health back that is over what your max, you don't say, oh, I got more health than I have. You take that extra health and you put it right here at the top of your card on the boost track. I said it right, correct? Boost track. And
yep.
And so when you fill up 3 boost, when you hit next time, you get to add an extra damage. So it's basically you're building up health. It's not adding on to your health for later. It's what you're building up. So that's the end of our turn. It's the Doorman's turn. And Greg is going to roll for the Doorman, who is going to do terrible, horrible, no good things to me. So what we do is we pull this card to say what ability the Doorman is going to do to us. So we turn this card over, and it says he is doing a number 2. That's funny. He's doing a stab to us. So what do you got, Greg?
So we're going to roll both the red die and the black die at the same time. The red dice is our selection roll. So 1 through 4, it's going to hit Dane, and 5 through 8, it's going to hit Sedney.
Okay.
So we do these at the same time. So that'll determine who it's going to hit, and then the black will determine what the outcome is of his number 2 of stab.
Yep.
So here we go.
Okay.
So it's going to hit Sedney with a 7.
So Sedney's taking 2 damage.
Yes, she is.
So she loses 2 shield.
Yep. And then I'm going to roll again for recoup on Doorman. And actually, it doesn't matter because he's got full health.
Yep.
Right? Or does he not?
No, he has full health. He has full health.
Yep. So that's it. Doorman's done.
And then we rinse and repeat. This is the battle. See how quick that goes? It's quick, it's exciting, and you have a lot of planning to do. There's a lot that goes into it. So let's go ahead and get back into Dane. Well, we were going good with Dane with two knockdown. I'm gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again. So we're gonna go 2, and I'm gonna roll
more.
I'm scared.
Just do it. Just do it.
Okay, I'll put 1 more. I'll go 3.
Yeah, the idea if you have a shield wall up, you can go for it. I mean, there's now understand like you'll get to know the fights a little bit, but Doorman does have bleed. So if he hits you with bleed, that goes through your shield and it just takes off of your health.
Ah, okay, okay,
So there is that risk. I'm
okay,
just bringing that up. But
okay.
I try to encourage people to be don't be so afraid of it. Of you'll find that you're kind of given a cushion as long as you have a little shield there.
Okay.
But you know,
All right, so I'll go for 3, and we'll do the split fist on this one. So split fist. I got an 8 on split fist. Hey, so split fist does 4 damage to him. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 damage on him. Also, there is a bee that's here. Now this is cool. So split fist on an 8 hit, there's a bee. And what you do is you go down here to the bottom where it says B, and it says I bleed the enemy. 1 time. So I add this yellow one that's here on him, and I start bleeding him. And I'm assuming that's what the symbol means as well on the right side, correct?
the symbol refers to how many turns bleed occurs.
So 1 turn. Gotcha.
At the end of his next turn, bleed will trigger.
Okay.
1 time.
All right. And then I roll for recoup.
Wait, hold on, you're not done.
Oh, what's up?
You also that other little icon with the little blood drop.
Yes.
So that's your kickback. So because you got a crit, you get a kickback of 1 hit point.
Okay.
So you get 1 health back too.
Sweet. And then I roll for recoup. Awesome.
Then you roll for recoup. Yeah.
Woohoo! Kickbacks.
See what happens? You risk a little more and you reward a little more.
And I get 2 health back, which actually puts me at max health again.
Yeah.
Woohoo! All right, so let's go with Sed.
Have the guy who made the game on, I suppose.
So Sedney, let's kick it up then. Sedney will do a 3-fer. All right, she'll use 3, and we'll roll for force deflection. She got a 4. On a 4 of force deflection, she does 3 damage to him. So he loses 3 health. And then she will roll for recoup. Come on, give me something. I rolled a 7. On recoup, I get heal. I get 2 health back. So she's 1 away from full. And that's awesome. So on his turn, we'll flip over the next card. Oop. Which is a 6.
All right.
And it's red, so it scares me. Oh my gosh, it's the strongest ability.
It's a tough one.
I could die. Sweet, let's do it. So
Yeah, here we go. We are hitting Dane with 4.
Okay, so that's a star.
That means whatever you roll is the amount of damage done.
Okay, so he takes 4 damage. Gotcha.
Yes,
So he loses all his shielding and 1 health.
he does indeed.
All right, and that ends the Doorman's turn, but the Doorman's has bleed. Oh, that's right, recoup.
So the recoup is a 1. I get nothing, and then you remove. You remove the bleed token and 1 health.
All right, so it's down to 3 health. Let's see if we can take this guy out. It's actually easier to go with the Bloodlust right now. Only because, well... we're gonna go with the Rust Slice. I'm going all in, folks. 4. So I'm going for 4.
What happened?
I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
I just got Canje, as the Maple Monkey says.
It was going so well too.
Well, let's see if we can get back some health. 3. Nope, no health. Uh-oh.
Oh, this is tough. This is tough. Okay, so do you want me to say anything, or do you want to just do your thing?
I don't know if I can enter rest state right now, if this is the case, or if I'm just stuck going.
What do you mean?
Like if I say I want to rest, I have to wait until my turn comes around again to do it, correct?
Well, Sedney can rest.
Oh, and then Sedney can heal Dane.
Yes.
Yep.
If you want. Or you could go ahead and attack, try and wipe him, or you could attack and then give your recoup to Dane.
I think that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to attack and see, and then recoup to Dane.
Okay.
So just in case she gets hammered to death, I'm going to go with... There's nothing that really boosts much, so I'm just going to stick with the 2. 2 health. And let's see if we can hit... actually, sorry, 3 health, not 2 health. 3 health for force deflection. And I rolled a 3, which does 3 damage and kills him.
All right. See, it was down to 1 hit point each.
And we did it! We did it! All right, Meeple Monkey, thanks for joining me so much. Have a good night. All right, so let's see. I did get Canje that turn. So what happens at the end after I beat him? So I get health back, and I power back up to full. Just to let you know, so let me add those back in so I'm not scaring myself to death. 2, 4, 6. I get back shielding. 1, 2, 3. Does the boost fall off, or does it stay on?
Everything clears.
Okay. So 5 and 5. There we go. So we're back up to full. We beat the Doorman. He has been defeated. The Doorman. Alright, so we'll put him over here, and then we'll go on to the next card.
I love it, because that was it, you know. Had you not killed him right then...
Yeah, it'll hurt. It'll hurt bad.
That would have been tragic.
So we've got a decision point that's coming up here. So this is the part where the story branches after the first... The Doorman is now dormant. So this is the part where now we decide on what we're gonna do next. So let me read this and let's go on with it. So it says, +1, increase ally armor point threshold by 1. Pull card 32, mark this accomplishment, then continue below. So we go to card 32. Without disturbing the deck. So this is card 32, chapter 2. Yep. So we pull card 32, we flip it over, which is just kind of lets you know for all allies, this is the things that you collect, right? So we're actually gonna set this off to the side so you can see it. I'll move the allies over so you can see it a little better. And then it says, increase ally armor point threshold by 1. So basically now we have a +1 shield. What does that mean? That means that these lovely black cubes, we both get an extra 1. And we are shielded up. And it continues. So if a character dies, when a new character comes out, they get that benefit too. So it's not like, okay, just these 2 get it. We have this until the end of the game or we die or whatever. The creature is bleeding on the floor, facing you. He shifts a bit, still alive. What have you done with them? You know it understands, regardless of what language it speaks. Around him are keys, at least 10 of them. Some are chained to him, others loose. 2 keys are directly in front of you. It could be your imagination, but it looks like one of them is beginning to move. So, choice time. You must decide. So, chat, let me know what you want me to do. Finish him off and take everything. Leave him, let's take what he has and move on. Or let's take him captive. So which one do you want to do? Do we want to finish him off and take everything he's got? Do you want to leave him and take what he has and move on, but leave him alive? Or do we want to take him captive with us? What do you think? And I'll get a drink of water while they decide. I'm enjoying this game immensely so far, Greg. This thing's a lot of fun.
It's the first choice. That's good.
Take him captive? Okie dokie. Looks like we're going to be taking him captive. Alright, so taken captive, reveal card 9. So I'm not going to let you see 8, 7, or 8 because these are for people who use as a doorman. These are for the other story choices when you come back to play the game. You'll be able to see what's in there. So I'm just going to put these over here. You won't see them. I'm not even looking at them. And then reveal number 9. Helping Hand. So it says you take along you what? Well, let me make sure I read that. I picked the right card. Yep, that's what we did. All right, so you take action and lop off his hands. The creature drops to his knees. Roll a d8. Please be higher than a 4. Come on, higher than a 4. I got an 8. Woohoo! Alright, so I got an 8. It says, leave him. I doubt he'll be of any use. The small creature you met earlier is at your side. He places a small pouch beneath the underdweller's wrist, draining some blood into it. He tosses you the pouch. Keep it. Light is scarce in this awful place, and the blood glows. Now, kill him. You do as instructed. Before you can ask any more questions, your small friend has slipped away again. The reward is that we get this lovely thing, which is a bag of blood, so can only be used once per encounter. And it says that we can get the ability of luck if we get a 2.
So that's just like your action bar. That's an additional action that character now can use.
So they can get luck too, and the two circular images that are on here, were for luck that says to an ally.
So you would spend if you wanted to, your action could be bag of blood. You would spend 2 hit points, and you would get an ally would get luck for 2 turns.
And luck says on an action, roll twice, pick best result. If you have, and I guess that's a negative effect of some type, roll, oh no, it's a positive effect. Roll 3, pick best 2. So, cool. I like it. I'm going to give it to Sedney, because I would like her ally, Dane, to be able to do some fun things. So, what you do is you take the card, and you probably can't see because my table's tiny, but you take the card and you slip it under. So I take the card, you slip it under your character card until to the black edge, and that just shows that it adds a new ability to them, and you just keep doing it. Missed the option, was sending a message to Greg to be added to the wait list. So it sounds like you're gonna have some people coming in looking for get on your wait list, Greg.
Yeah, I wish I had more games.
The red, black, and white looks so good. Agree. Like the red, black. Yeah, the imagery is beautiful, isn't it? So, there you go. So, we've got Bag of Blood, and we continue on to reveal card 13. So, reveal card 13. So, actually, skip 10 to 12. Put those away because those are not part of the story. And we go to chapter 13, Sunshine, with another choice for us to make. So it says, sunbeams punch through dusty air onto the back wall. The light blazes a hot orange in between 2 corridors. There are signs of a struggle. A dead underdweller is lying face down in front of you with some overturned furniture. Glowing red blood trails along the floor. Hold on. Glowing red blood trails along the floor haphazardly towards the left. You suddenly feel warm, humid air. Sorry. Ugh. You suddenly feel warm. Humid air hits the back of your neck. Something tall and then thin darts through the sunlight. You wait a moment and brace yourself for an attack, but none comes. In the midst of the chamber's stark isolation, you hear a hum. There's a small flicker of light from the left corridor, and the humming increases. The orange rays of sunlight start to fade away as the morning begins to pass. The room grows dark. So, you should move along. So choice number 1. I will follow the tall, thin creature into the corridor on the left, or room number 2. I want to avoid mysterious creatures in the dark. I will go to the corridor on the right. So, are we going left or right? Which way do you want to go? Left or right? Follow? Chase him? Alright. So everyone says let's chase after him. So we're going to the left. So reveal card number 14. Card number 14 says Reflections. The left corridor reveals a small circular room with rows of benches facing 3 narrow mirrors. As you enter, an underdweller is passing through the center mirror as if it were a wall of water. The surface swirls in red as his body slides through. That was the center mirror, remember that. The room hums for a moment, then the mirror's reflection snaps back into place and the sound abruptly stops. Up close, the mirrors look ordinary, reflections and all. You take a deep breath and put a hand on the surface. It's warm to the touch but solid. Whatever occurred here is beyond reason. You see nothing else of interest. After inspecting the surfaces of all 3 mirrors, you head back to the other corridor. So it says something lurks. I think I hear something, or nah, it's nothing. Don't even worry about it. So what do you want to choose? I think I hear something, or meh? What do you like to see? Man, I really love this stuff. I want to break the mirrors before I leave. I already have bad dice rolls, Dragon. I don't need more. I hear something. Okay, so I think I hear something. Card 15. Greg, I don't know if you have earpieces. It sounds like I'm getting some feedback from your mic side. Yeah, if that's cool. I think I'm getting some weird feedback. All right, so we'll pull 15 while he gets those on. And it's the under rat. Rats. So we got an under rat. And let's see. It says special rules. When the encounter begins, allies suffer cripple for 3 rounds. Well, let's see what cripple is, because that's a thing. Cripple, damage output 50% less rounded down. So we suffer cripple for 3 rounds. How can a rat cripple us? That's just cruel. All right.
My hardwire headset. We still hearing things?
Let me see. It sounds, yeah, I'm still getting feedback.
Okay, I'll go get them.
Okay. He crippled my dice. So cripple effects. So for damage, so basically my damage output's cut in half for 3 rounds. The rat has 4 health and 4 shielding. I'm assuming its shielding is its nimbleness. No, it's a weird rat. So I'm just gonna believe that it's a thing. 4 health, 4 shields. All right. The underrat. The underrat does not use action cards. Each turn starts with 1 standard attack, red bar, and ends each turn with 1 recoup, white bar. If you defeat the underrat, reveal 16. So he doesn't reveal this, he just rolls. That's just what happens. Okay, fun times. And we're crippled, so let's not be crippled anymore. All right. You got. I'm gonna do 3 dice for split fist, and let's see what happens there. I rolled a 2. It means nothing. That's what it means. Nothing. So then I rolled a recoup, and I rolled an 8, so I get 3 health back. So I got my 3 health back. I'm back up to full. So at least the recoup's keeping me alive. All right. So let's see about Sedney. Yeah, I can hear you.
Is that any better?
Let's see if I talk if it comes through. No, yeah, perfect. It's perfect. No feedback at all. Perfect. Thanks, Gray. So we encountered the underrat. We took the cripple that happens at the start of the battle, so we're crippled for 3 rounds. And Dane went to strike to do the split strike and rolled a 2, but then his recoup got him all his health back. So now we're on Sedney, and Sedney is going to. Shielding is ridiculous. Sedney is going to burn. Well, I'm going big on Sedney with the frag cannon. I'm going big. So Sedney's burning 4 to do the frag cannon.
So you have cripple on them, right?
I have which?
You have cripple going?
Yes. Yep, cripple's on them. I got the white oh, you probably can't see them. I've got the white bits on them for cripple.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I couldn't see them.
Yeah. So let me put them up at the top. They're probably easier to see that way. Okay, so Sedney rolled a 5, which does 4 damage and gains her a shield. So it'll do 4 damage, taking away all of its shielding. So that's full 4.
So,
and then there's a symbol for a shield. So let's see what that is.
So, but hold on here. So,
oh, it's halved. Ooh, it's halved.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's halved because she's crippled. Thanks for reminding me of that. And she would gain a shield back from what this looks like, but since she's at full shield, she's okay.
Well, but you put that in your boost.
I can put that in my boost.
Yeah. Anything you gain that you can't put in your threshold, you can put up in your boost.
Okay.
Armor or hit points.
Okay, I thought it was just hit points. All right, thanks for that. So then she's going to roll a recoup. And I rolled a 3, which gets her nothing. That's scary. All right. So that ends that. I'll pull off one. Well, at the end of the rats round. So you're just rolling for who you hit and what number it's going to be. So you're up, Greg.
All right. Yep. Here we go. The underrat rolled a 4, which is going to do chew for 1 damage on. Sorry, I didn't do my selection roll. It's going to hit Sedney.
Okay, so Sedney loses 1 shield.
Yep.
And then the rats recoup. It's at full health, so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay, so we take off 1 cripple on both of them as we start the next round. Let's go for. Let's go for 3. Let's go for 3. I think I got a plan because I want Sedney to attack next, and I'm going to recoup on Sedney so she can get some ability. So let's go for 3. And that's a 7, which does 5 damage, half rounded down. So half of 5 is 2.5, rounded down is 2. So that gets rid of the rest of his shield. And that's all that really does. And then I'm going to roll for recoup on Sedney. So Dane is going to recoup for Sedney here. And I rolled an 8. Wow. So Sedney's going to get 3 health. Cool. Alright. So that ends Dane's turn. Sedney's turn. She's going to spend. She can't spend all because she'll die. So she's gonna spend. Spend 3 for force deflection to see if. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. What you got?
Well, no. Do what you're gonna do.
Okay.
Do what you're gonna do.
You had an idea? Are there bosses that have the ability to boost themselves if they're at full health or shield? That's one of the questions. No. Okay.
Well, there's a particular boss that can go over his threshold, but there isn't a character with its own boost meter. No.
Okay. As Dragon says, they're rodents of unusual sizes. So she'll spend 3, and let's roll. See what she got for force deflection. I rolled a 2. So her recoup, she rolled a 5. She gets back 1 health. And it is time for the rat to do what the rat do.
The rat's going to hit Dane with 6, so it's going to do 2 damage.
Okay. And then it's
it's
at full health. It's at full health.
It's at full health.
Yep. So another cripple falls off. All right, Dane is just going to spend 1 this time to do a bash and boost. And I rolled exactly that, a 1. All right, let's see if Dane can recoup. Dane recoups with an 8, so recoups in my favor. attacking not so much. So Sedney is going to do she'll do a bulwark bash with 1, just spending 1. The rat's actually catching us. It is. I rolled a 1 again. I told you my dice rolls are terrible. The dice rolls are just awful. So I rolled a 1 again. So miss, recoup, a 1. So she gets nothing back. Okay, it's the rat's turn.
Okay. So just so you know, like now that we've gone through a few turns here, when cripple's up, it could be a good idea to do very low, kind of non-powerful hits because you're not going to get much out of them anyhow.
Oh.
So if you're spending, a lot on big hits and you're only getting 50% of the output, you're going to leave your guys vulnerable for when you can hit them hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense.
Okay, so the under rat is going to hit Sedney with a 4, so it's going to do 1 damage.
Okay. And then we're no longer crippled. Yay!
Ready to fire.
All right, so now let's see about hitting that rat a little bit. Let me just use 2 for Dane. I know we want to go big, but I think I'm holding back just a smidge. And we rolled a 5.
Do what you think is best.
And we rolled a 5, which now no longer crippled, does 3 damage. So there's 3 damage on the rat. And then he's going to recoup on Sedney for a 7, giving her 2 health. Okay? Now, Sedney just needs to do 1 damage to this rat. She'll just go for a bulwark bash. Yeah, because the rest is all the same. I just need to hit it once. So 1 bulwark bash for a 6, which hits and kills the rat. And after she kills the rat, does she still roll for recoup to finish off the round? Actually, it doesn't matter. It actually doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. All right, so we cleanse off the boost. She goes back to 6. 6, he goes back to 4. And then she gets 5 health. And he gets 6. And the rat is defeated. We almost got killed by a rat. So if you defeat the under rat, reveal number 16. And this is how this game goes. It's great. So there's an ability coming up here that we'll see what happens. So let's read about that. So it glows. And you probably should see a doctor about that. You step in front of the rat's remains. Your rolls aren't bad. You just roll for drama and excitement. Thanks, Steven. Pro tip. Rat's catching up. Thanks, buddy. It glows. So you step in front of the rat's remains. It's the largest vermin. It is rodents of unusual sizes. It's the largest vermin you've ever seen. Its fur is matted and damp. A thick smell looms. Its antenna shines bright beyond death with a cracking magma glow. This could prove useful. So reveal an action card, and depending on what I pull, stuff happens. So let's reveal this guy, and it is a 4. So on a 4, it says you hack off the antenna. It flies across the room. Glowing blood splatters out, and the antenna goes dark. It's now useless. So we missed the ability to get another item, but we move on to 17. Alrighty, 17. And look, we're getting the red cards. I'm scared. The twins. This is gonna be rough. Okay. Steven, do you want to read this one? Or do you want me to go for it? It's up to you.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I said, not Steven, sorry, Greg. Because I'm talking
Yeah,
to
that's
Steven
fine.
in the
That's
chat.
fine. That's
Greg,
fine.
do you
I
want...
knew who you were talking about.
Yeah, do you want to read number 17?
Sure.
Yeah, so
sure.
go for reading card number 17 to us.
Yep. Giant pillars mark the entrance to the next corridor. Obsidian tile stretches in every direction. It's dark, unsettling, and uncomfortably warm. As you cross the chamber floor, two dark forms appear from either side. They slide toward you with supernatural speed, as if pushed by a sudden and violent wind. They attack in unison. All right, so roll a 1d8, and we'll see what occurs.
I rolled a 4.
Roll a 4. The masked figure on the left makes the first move. 3 swift punches stroke your chest. And now he suffers 2 damage at the start of the encounter.
Okay.
So what I'll do is I'll roll a selection die.
Yep.
5. So Sedney will take 2 damage at the start of the encounter.
Is that damage off of health or shielding?
It's just straight damage, that shields.
Okay, cool. Alright, so we'll take 2 off. She lost 2 on her shielding. And then we go to 18 and 19. So here comes the twins. So it says, many of the twins' actions occur twice per turn. Oh no. As indicated by the 2 symbols, the two dagger symbols that you see right here. On the action bar. Roll twice and perform them as separate action attacks on the same target. So now we're getting attacked by 2 people. Rough fun. As you battle the twins, place all action cards they perform in a line on the playfield. If either of these 2 combinations occur in a row, 5-5 or 6-6, reveal card 20. Otherwise, if you oh boy. Okay, so let's not do 5-5 and 6-6. How about let's not do that in a row, and let's get the twins out. These are the twins. Look at Benjamin did fantastic artwork. This is unbelievable. This is great stuff. 10 health, 8 shielding, 8. I say it again, 8 shielding. All right, so let me pull them down here a little bit. Because luck is there, and I probably might have to use luck this round. But come down here, give them 8 health, 10 health. 2, 4, 6, 8. Cute redheads. Ooh. Who are you, Matt Dragon? 2, 4, 6,
you know
8,
what?
10.
I made a mistake.
Uh-huh.
That's what I should have done.
What's that?
The 2 redheads.
He should have done 2 redheads. 2, 4, 6.
Funny story. I had one of the bad guys was kind of like a pinup, kind of lewd sexual character,
Mm-hmm.
and I got too much hate, so I had to pull her from the game.
Really?
Yeah, I was pretty bummed, but since it's my first game and I don't have much, I don't really have
The street cred.
I didn't want to offend any. Yeah, I didn't want to offend anybody on the first go round.
Right.
So I had to refrain, but maybe next time.
Do I from the first combat with the Doorman, do I reshuffle these cards back into the deck?
Yes, you always reshuffle the action cards.
Okay.
Everything resets.
Dragon said, "Oh, I was to say it's so good you can get what you want." Oh, Dragon said he lost a stream. Hold on. This is being weird on me again. 1 second. Anyone who's lost it, hold on. I'll be right back. Let's see if we can get it. YouTube does this to me sometimes. Let's see if I can get it back. Live. And that should fix it.
The stream never went off for me.
Oh, it was still up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, we should be back if we lost anybody. He had to close and reopen and then it came back up. All right. So we should be good now. Definitely let me know if it gets wonky. I don't know what's going on. I've been having some trouble on YouTube where my stream kind of goes weird every once in a while. All right. Here we go. So that's been reshuffled. So we're up first. Okay. She got hurt. That's not cool. And you don't, and Greg, correct me if I'm wrong, you don't get, I don't have to say, okay, Dane always goes first. Whoever wants to go can go. It doesn't really matter order.
There isn't a rule for that. I always go left to right, but
okay.
There's no rule that specifies you have to go in a certain order.
All right, so this is an interesting thing, right? They're going to be attacking twice, and they're going to hit me twice, which means I need to determine. Hey Brian, how's it going? I need to determine
unless they hit you with number 6. That's not a 2.
Oh, that's a one. That's a one-shot go, but it does some nasty stuff.
Yes.
So I need to think about that, and this time I'm going to let Sedney go first. And just to make sure I could get some hits off, I'm actually going to have her spend 2 health to use Bag of Blood for luck. Can only be used once during encounter. I might not want to use it just yet because it's once per encounter. Let me wait until I can really get through that shielding and start doing that. If they're going to hit twice, I need help to be at a good place. I'm going to be cautious this time. I'm just going to use Bloodlet for Dane. Roll a 4, which does hit for 3 damage. So I take off 3 shielding. And then he's going to roll to recoup. And I rolled a 7, which gets me back my 2 health. Sweet. Then Dane's turn. Sedney's turn. She is going to... I need to get shielding back, but I would have to spend 4 health to do it, which is no bueno. I can get it back on a crit 8. I need to get that shielding down. Let's go mini cannon. I'm just going to believe I'm going to get an 8. I'm going to believe myself. Believe in myself. I rolled a 1. All right.
Well, that positive thinking got you far.
Just about yay far. All right.
Don't go to Vegas.
It looks like it's doing weird stuff too. Am I still up? Can you still see me just fine on there?
I see you just fine.
Okay, cool. So let's roll for recoup. She rolled a 5, so she got 1 health back of the 2 that she spent. All right. Let the twins do what the twins do.
Okay, yeah. So with this, I'm going to roll 3 at the same time.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Well, depending
upon
what you pull.
Yeah, I got to reveal. It's a 2.
Okay.
So that's dual kick.
All right. So it's going to hit Sedney, and it's going to hit Sedney. Okay, 2. So it's going to hit you twice. There's a 5 and a 4, so it's just 2 damage.
So 2 shielding coming off. Okay. So. And
that would be it.
Yeah. So he so the dual kick, and let me hold this up for you all to see. So the dual kick on a 5 or a 4 does 1 damage, but remember he rolled twice, and that's what that double action means. So he rolled 2. He rolled a 5 and a 4. Luckily, it only did 2 damage. There's a lot worse things that can happen. There's a letter C here that I don't want to know what it means. So let's go again.
I hope we get that though.
Oh no. We probably might. So the reason why I said Steven a couple times was because Steven and I are playing a game of Kingdom Death Monster on Canje After Dark, my late night stream. And we had the settlement, and there's this thing that you can get more people in settlement by going through intimacy checks, right? Where you roll your die. Sure.
It's my favorite game, by the way.
Oh, awesome. So we rolled 4 1s on intimacy. in a row. So
much for that. Yeah, you need those people up.
So that means we lost 8 survivors just off the bat.
That's crushing. How far along were you though?
We got it was still the early Lantern years. I think it was like Lantern year 1 and 2.
Okay, all right.
And then when the butcher showed up, the rest of us died.
Yeah, well, yeah. Funny thing. Another thought of how this game kind of came about was thinking of it kind of like if you did settlement cards, the game, or if you did, it's kind of like, I love random event rolls and things
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
But I wanted to see that all put together in a nice story. Really like a beginning, middle, and end to those event cards, and like what could you do just with that portion of the game. That was also kind of like a thing I used to think about when I was making this.
That's cool. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad you like Kingdom Death. I'm enjoying it a lot too. Steven's actually teaching me to play, and it's been a lot of fun. So C means the twins Canje me. So I'll play. I'll do 2 again because I won't go big until I knock their shields out. So let's go with Bloodlet. I rolled a 6, which once again on Bloodlet does 3 damage. So it's 3 more of your shields gone. And then roll to recoup. I rolled a 6, which gets me 1 health back.
You can actually, in my background, I have those 2 cabinets right there. You can see the Phoenix right there, and
when we lost Kingdom Death, we actually lost the. We just revealed the Phoenix when we lost. We had just revealed it.
Phoenix sucks.
I'm so scared to fight it,
dude. That thing is I mean, there's a million people who play the game. They'll probably laugh at me, but I find that fight. I don't like that fight. I don't like that fight at all. Like I literally don't like it. I don't. It's not fun to me. just downright mean. Okay, what am I doing?
Oh, yep. So it's Sedney's turn. So Dane knocked off 3 health. Sedney's gonna go for. She's gonna stick. I'm gonna believe again. She's gonna go with a bulwark bash, and I'm gonna believe in an 8. I got an 8. Woohoo! So she does 2 damage, knocking off their shielding. She gets a shield back, and she gets a kickback, which is a health for rolling max damage. So she gets a health. She gets a. Yep. Go ahead.
Her kickback is a shield.
Oh, the kickback's the shield.
See how it has a little shield in there?
I see. It makes sense now. It makes sense.
Yeah.
And then she'll roll the recoup. And she got a 3, which is nothing. All right, twins.
Yeah, so she's kind of all armor based.
Okay.
So everything on her is pretty much
armor up.
Yeah.
All right, so I pulled a 4. When the 4 is dual slice.
Okay.
Please don't pull. Please don't roll 7 or 8.
All right, so it's going to hit Sedney again, and unfortunately there is an 8 here. There's an 8 and a 5.
Okay, so let's deal with the 5 first. So the 5.
The 5's 2 damage.
2 damage comes off for shielding, and now the 8 says 2 damage. There's a pipe, and then there's a B and a plus. So B says stun.
Okay. So, well, the plus sign means it hits both characters.
Oh.
So they're both going to get hit with 2 damage.
Okay.
And they're both going to be stunned.
Loss of turn.
So that means that you can still recoup. When you're stunned, you can recoup, but that's all you can do.
Okay.
So that being said, that's your turn. You get to do a recoup.
Okay, so rest isn't the thing. Recoup is just what I get to do.
Yes, you can rest.
Okay. And with rest, if I understand rest correctly, I just want to make sure I read the FAQ right. I roll the dice and I get a +1 on that.
You would, but you can't do that now.
Oh, this is just a straight recoup. Gotcha.
Did I say rest?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant recoup. You can only do recoup right now.
Okay, so he gets 1.
Apologize.
And she gets 8, which is cool. She'll get 3 health.
All right.
Okay, so she's back to full health, but she has no more shielding. Let's see what happens next. We've got a 5. That's up. Our first 5.
Yeah, that may not be good either. Okay, we'll see what happens. We're going to hit Sedney again. And
what do you do?
He misses both times.
Oh, sweet! Woo! So the stun will fall off, and it'll
Is
be
he
our
at full health?
he is, they are at full health.
Okay. You got lucky. You're actually doing fine. This is.
Brian says he agrees with you about the Phoenix.
Yeah, I saw that, and I agree. Yeah, it just kills everybody. It's just like.
All right, so now it's time to start being a little bit more serious because the shielding's down. I'm gonna go 3 for split fist, and let's see if we can get a 6. We're going for a 6, folks. 6. I got a 3. So I do 3 damage to him because that's a star. So 3 damage to you, and then I roll for recoup. And I got a 3, which is nothing. Sedney's turn. She doesn't have the shielding, so she needs to be careful because they seem to like punching her in the face. She'll go mini cannon and hopefully be able to get something back. So she'll go mini cannon, and she rolled a 5. So we do 2 damage to them, and then she rolls for heals. She rolled a 1. Because, yay. Okay. That's a thing that happened. Alright. Here we go for the twins. It's a 4.
Okay. Here we go. Dual slice. So we have only 1 hit on Sedney.
And
so that would be 2 damage.
2 damage? Okay. So she's down to 1 health.
That was close.
Woo! Okay, so we need him to do some work, but he doesn't have the health to really do a lot of work. This is crazy. He's gonna recoup on Sedney, but he needs to hit them. I just don't know with what. I'm just gonna do a bash and boast. Here we go. Bash and boast. I rolled a 7 on bash and boast. I do 2 damage to them, and then I'm gonna recoup on Sedney for a 4, which gives her 1 health. And I really wish Sedney didn't have just 2 health on her. She is gonna do she's just gonna do a straight out shield thrust. I'm reading what rebuild means. Rebuild means +1 armor.
Well, it depends. If you rebuild is 3 armor over 3 turns.
Okay. Oh, over 3 turns. Gotcha. So it'll still get knocked off.
They get dispensed. You know, 1 each turn.
I don't want them to get 1 more turn. I'm so afraid. I don't want to lose Sedney. We're gonna do a bulwark bash on Sedney because she probably is not gonna make it. So let's see what happens. I rolled a 6. I do 2 damage on them. They have 1 health left. All right, Sedney. All right, Sedney. All right, Sedney. I need you to roll an 8. Can you do that for me? She rolled a 5. She got 1 health back. Okay, their card draw. It's a 5. So my order is 2, 4, 5, 4, 5.
Yeah, that is all fine. Here we go. Oh.
Did you kill Sedney?
So it hits Sedney.
Oh god.
And we have what is it? We're doing 5.
You're doing number 5.
Yeah, Sedney got hit with 2.
So Sedney's dead.
She is dead.
Do I lose the blood bag when she dies?
No.
Okay. So when Sedney dies, goodbye, Sedney. We miss you. Sedney goes into Sedney's heaven, And then
But she has her death move that you can put on either character.
And let's show that at the bottom. So it says death move, I rebuild for 3 turns on chosen character. So rebuild, like Greg was saying, it builds up over each round. So I'm gonna put that on Dane. I'm gonna put that on Dane so he gets 1 right now, and then he'll get 1 next round and 1 the next round after. And then we grab. Go ahead.
Just so you know, the character that you pick could also be a choice. So I don't know if you want to see who your character is first.
My character is Rangataki, the outsider. And she has... No, I'm going to put it on Rangataki. I can't, because she'll max out. She will max out.
Well, I mean, she may not, because, I mean, she may get hit.
Fair enough, because you don't get to play them when they first come out. No, I'll keep it on Dane, because it's Dane's turn now, since their turn just finished.
Yeah.
So, Dane is going to go for Le Swing with 1 die. And he rolled an 8. Crit! Which is 3 damage, which kills them. We kill him! Hey! So that took off that 1 health. That took him down. And it says after their if you survive the encounter, reveal card 21. So let's get these people back up to full health. So I want people to know that I think there's a very slim... It's not impossible. I don't want to ever say anything's impossible. It's not impossible for... It's not impossible for people to go through this game with the same 2 characters that you started with, but it's hard. So...
It's been designed to 50-50 lose 1 character on each fight.
Yeah. So if you're able to... Yeah. It's like going through Dark Souls without getting hit. It's going to be a rough go of it. But, we just finished, we killed the twins, and look, we're on Chapter 2. Already we've completed... Chapter 1 was the end, fighting the twins, we beat them. We go to Chapter 2, which is reveal card 21, which means we don't reveal card 20. And I'm going to let Steven read 21 of Triumph.
Greg, but I get the
Oh my gosh, why do I keep doing that?
It's okay.
Greg, I am so sorry.
So, that's okay. Increase ally hit point thresholds by 1.
Greg, I am so sorry. I apologize for that.
No, that's okay. There's a lot happening here. It's too much fun and excitement.
Oh my gosh. All right. So Dane hit, killed. Yep, go for it.
All right. As you strike the final blow, the remaining twin falls on the body of his dead brother. He pulls a cylinder out of his belt and presses his finger to the top. With a rush of wind, their bodies turn to dust and disappear into the cracks between the tile. The cylinder hits the ground and rolls off into the shadows. Half a face mask lies in front of you ominously. You must decide. Leave the mask and go after the cylinder. Take the half mask. Or you can leave them. Something about them makes you uneasy.
So I'm going to hide what this says at the bottom. So leave the mask, go after the cylinder, take the half mask, or leave them something about them seems. So Dragon says take the mask.
Well, I mean, it's not really bad to see what's on the bottom. I kind of did it that way so you'd kind of look at it and kind of decide, oh, there's this thing,
Yeah, there's this thing. Dragon says take the mask, so we're taking the mask. So take the mask. It's the twins' left mask. Slip up. If you roll 1 on an action, encore ally. And encore says, if an action misses, roll again. If you have double attack, only 1 missed roll can be re-rolled, so you can't roll both of them once you get that ability. You may use slip up 3 times. If you do, discard twins mask left side. Use cubes to keep count, and that's gonna go on Dane.
And that's for the whole game, not an encounter. You can use it 3 times. Period.
All right, and we're equipping this, and then reveal card 25. So 22, 23, 24. Stuff you'll never see, folks. Stuff you'll never see. So we're at card 25. All right, Greg, take me there.
The Dim. After a few twists and turns, you come to a dead end. The wall is plain stone with one small square dead in its center. There are abstract symbols on it and a horizontal slit in the middle. Do you have a key?
I do not.
You do not. So it says, I failed to unlock or I don't have a key. It says, I will have to turn back and find a new way forward. Go reveal card 27.
Okay. 26 is gone. We go to 27. Let's do it.
Okay. Dead heat. You turn around and attempt to go a different way. You make a few turns and your path grows dark. If you have one of these items, bag of blood, head of the underdweller, or a rat antenna, which you do.
Yes, I do. I have the bag of blood.
You do. So, the item is soaked in glowing blood, producing some light. You find yourself at another dead end. There's a small series of shelves in front of you. They are bare except for a single vial of another glowing red liquid. You pocket the item and turn to find another path. You can tell you are heading in a new direction. The halls are changing. You start to see small patches of red moss on the walls. The air smells like decay. Equip this card, then reveal card 31.
And it says blood bomb elixir. Ooh, 6 to 7 damage. This must be discarded after one use. So it's a big burst damage one, huh? I'll give it to Rangataki. Thanks, Greg. And we're going to, you said 31? Alrighty, so
yep, we're going to 31.
So we go, move this, and we go to 31.
Okay. Tale of two passages. You stand in front of two corridors. The right is at an incline with beds of inverted mushrooms and red moss draping down. The left descends into darkness. Now, Leo Freckett isn't in your party, correct?
Yeah. No, he's not out yet. No.
Yeah, he's not out. If he was in your active party, something occurs here.
Okay.
So it says, choose now. Head up the fungus corridor or head down the dark corridor.
So where are we going, folks? Are we going up the fungus corridor or down the dark corridor? Rangataki up, and let's reshuffle this while you tell me where I'm gonna go.
All right.
Let's see. So it looks like we're going up. Reveal card 33.
Okay. Good choice. Good choice.
Okay.
All right. 33. The Mushroom Men.
That beautiful art.
The air is getting cooler and the mushrooms thicker as you ascend. The vegetation is so dense, you would need to clear a path to continue. You conclude that nobody could have come this way. There are no signs of footprints or any other activity. You turn to head back, but something has crept up behind you.
You attack. Reveal 34. $13 health.
I'll let you read the special rules and things.
Sure. Thanks, Greg. So 13 health. Mushrooms. Man. No action cards are used for this encounter. Mushroom men start each turn with the standard attack red and each turn with the recoup white bar. Anytime you rest, spawn another mushroom man. Anytime your attack misses, spawn another mushroom man up to a total of 5. You only face additional mushroom men if the above conditions are met. If you survive the encounter, discard enemies that didn't come into play and reveal card 41. So if I roll as my verb name has given, if I roll a Canje, I summon mushroom men up to 5. Oh gosh. No pressure.
Here's the rub. You have Rangataki with you, and
yes.
She rolls twice. If either of those rolls miss, like if she rolls both and they both miss, 2 are coming out.
Wow.
She's the worst character to have right now.
Of course she is. We'll be leaving chat. That's still watching on TV. All future votes by me will be in honor of Sakabra. All right. Let's see. Boy. Okay.
This is going to be tough.
This is going to be an interesting fight. So 2.
But here's the good thing: Rangataki is one of the only characters that can hit everybody with her 0 action bar. See that little? She's got the star icon
with the plus. Yeah.
Yeah. So she may be the only one that does poorly at the very start, but she can't hit them all at the same time. So there is that.
If they don't come out with 13 health each, that would hurt. So,
well,
did you do it to me, Greg? Did you do it to me? So
I cannot say.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 health. All right. Dane, my man. Dane. Let us start knocking some stuff down here. We're going to burn a 3-fer to see what we can hit with. I rolled a 4, so I do 4 damage to them. Because 4 of Split Fist is the star. So I hit. And then I can't rest because it'll summon one, but I can recoup. Recoup isn't resting. And I rolled a 4, which gets me 1 health. Okay, Rangataki. You're going to be rolling 2 dice to hit. Which you're like, yay, that sounds cool. It really doesn't. Okay, so she's an interesting... I like her abilities. And for people who didn't get to see them earlier, let me hold them up. You see how it says like she does 1 damage? But notice on like 8s or 6s or 7s or 1s where she has that C, B, and A ability. Where it's like snuff or seduce or harvest. So... I'm just gonna spend 1. What's B? Seduce. Seduce for enemies is... Take 1 armor from a target. They don't have any armor, so seduce does me nothing. That'd be cool later. A is snuff. Snuff is -1 recoup roll for when they recoup. I'm just gonna do a... And her... Oh man, you bounced her really well. I'm gonna roll 1, and on a... If I miss, they summon? Or if I roll a 1, they summon?
No, if you miss.
Oh, shoot. So I really need to up her chances. You know what she's gonna do for her turn? You can only use this once per encounter. She's going to do Bag of Blood for luck. That's what she's gonna do. So she's not gonna...
That's a good plan.
Yep, so she's gonna do that and drop those 2 lucks on Dane. And then she doesn't have to roll to attack anybody, but she can recoup.
That's right. That was a very good move.
So I rolled a 2, which means I won't get any health back, but that's okay. So now well played. So now it's the Mushroom Man's turn.
Okay, so yeah, the Mushroom Man doesn't have the action card. He just goes, and he just does his attack, and then he does his heal. Yep. So here we go. So he's going to hit Dane.
Okay.
Dane with a 3, and that does nothing.
Yep. So Dane's turn. He's going to roll. And...
Oh wait! We got to do the recoup.
Oh, the recoup.
Nope.
Okay. So now Dane's turn. Let's see about these heavy hitters. Dane's going to burn 3. And he's going to use one of these lucks. He got an 8, and that's what I'm taking. For the 3. So that's 4 damage, B, and he gets a kickback. So 4 damage. He gets a kickback of health. And then B comes out, which B is bleed. So he puts 1 bleed on the mushroom. Okay. Why did she have to come out now? I can't rest. I have to go high. That's the only way to mitigate missing. Tupo seems like the option where it's a 3 to 5. Okay, so she's gonna go Tupo with 1 health left. I got an 8 on one, and I rolled a 2 on the other, and the 2 is the miss. So does the 8 still hit, or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's deal with that first. So I rolled an 8 on one, so 1 damage comes off, and Harvest comes in. And Harvest says, take 1 HP from a target. So take means I get?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll take 1 from the mushroom, give it to myself. Then, with 3 health left, I was so close. Actually, 2 health after the bleed. But I missed 1, so therefore another mushroom comes out with 5 health. And this mushroom probably does a lot worse things. So it looks a lot meaner. 1, 2, 3. Do I just have to beat the first mushroom to end the encounter, or do I have to beat both now?
Whatever's in play, you have to beat.
Okay, alright, cool. Then the bleed comes off and it loses a health. So the first mushroom's down to 2 health. The second mushroom's at 5 health. And that's my round. It's up to the monsters now. Oh, I didn't do the kickback. I didn't do the recoup. The recoup was a 6, so she gets 1 back. Okay, go for it.
All right, so actually, I'm forgetting my own rule here. I don't think Mushroom Man number 2 attacks this turn.
Okay, because it just came out.
I think I'm actually. Let me just take me 1 second to check. I don't want to play my own game wrong. Everyone goes crazy. I get emails.
So that's a funny joke because Greg was telling me that someone messaged him to tell him that Greg was playing his own game wrong. He's like, I made the game. I'm not. So
yeah, I that is true. I had somebody tell me that I cheated and that I don't know how to play it.
Like I made the game.
Yeah. I don't know how you tell somebody that, but yeah. So in the FAQ it says, when an enemy spawns, does it immediately get a turn? No, unless stated otherwise. A spawned enemy cannot perform an action till the following turn.
Okay, cool. So it's just the one. It's just the one mushroom.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So here we go. So it hits Rangataki with nothing, I think.
It's either 5. It's either 5, 6, 7, or 8.
Yeah, it hit with a 4, so you're good.
Okay, then it's recoup.
Yes. Right, we won't die this turn. Got a 5, so everything's good.
Okay.
Everything is in its current state.
All right, so Dane is going to Bloodlet for 2, and he's going to burn this other luck. And he missed with both.
Oh no.
I rolled 2 2s.
Oh no.
So that means a new mushroom comes out. This is gonna hurt. We were doing so well.
Yeah, you almost did it on.
I almost did it.
I was gonna be like, wow. Normally on someone's first playthrough, they don't get the
All right, so he rolls for recoup, and he rolled a 5, which gives him 1 health back. Ugh, Rangataki. We're just gonna be living on the edge of that. Rangataki missed 2. She missed both. So we've got all the mushrooms out. Yep.
We do indeed. This is great.
It is this type of fight, folks. So all the mushrooms are out. I gotta shift on my tiny table here. I was so close.
Oh boy. But
But
Rangataki can hit them all at once, you know. And you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about spawning anything anymore.
If she can live. If she lives.
Now, you got to read the rules for number 5.
Okay, number 5.
He has different rules.
Final encounter rules. This is the final Mushroom Man. The encounter ends when all the Mushroom Men are defeated. Your allies are all defeated, or inhale is triggered above. So if the final mushroom rolls a 7 or an 8, okay. So yep. So Dane, you're gonna have to kill that mushroom, and then we can continue this charade. Okay, so we have Dane brought out a mushroom. Rangataki brought out 2, so only 2 mushrooms are gonna attack this round. Let me roll Rangataki's recoup, which was an 8. She gets back 3 health. All right.
I'm rooting for the mushroom men here.
Do your worst.
I'm ready. Here we go.
All right.
Mushroom Man 1 is hitting Rangataki with a 5, so that would be 3 damage, right? Or is that no?
1 damage and a snuff.
I'm looking at Mushroom Man number 5.
Wait,
okay, sorry. So yes, okay, so 5, yeah. So that's 1 damage and snuff.
So -1 recoup roll. Okay, so one damage, which is 1 shield, and just let me put a mark on here for the snuff. Okay. All right, Mushroom Man number 2.
Here we go. All right, we're hitting Dane. Dane with a 6, so that would be 2 damage.
2 damage, and
then whatever his A is, which is impaired vision.
Impaired vision, and impaired vision says -1 on next action roll. If you have double attack, -1 on the highest action roll.
Things are looking grim.
We can do it. We can do it. Dane is gonna spend that 1 to do a bash and boast, and we're gonna hit the last Mushroom Man number 5 for a 3. All of that miss. Here we go. So 3 -2 -1 is 2, which is a miss, and then recoup. I rolled a 6. I get back 1 health. Okay, Rangataki. She's going to hit everybody, so she's going to do the Babaloo, which will hit everyone. Or
what was her status effect?
Hers is snuff. Hers is snuff, so it's -1 to recoup roll.
Okay.
She can do, if she does the Babaloo, she'll just do 1 damage to everybody. But I need to take out the last mushroom to make sure I don't lose the game. So I will do.
Well, I mean, you're not losing the game. You're just moving to another card.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, I mean, you could be losing the
game. Ominous. Whose idea was it to go up on the choices? Let's see. Greg's got me over barrel. Let me see what we got here. All of them are gonna hit anyway. She's gonna 6 and an 8. If she rolls 2 6s, it's 2 damage. I'm gonna go for the Babaloo. And I'm gonna believe that I'm gonna roll 2 7s. I rolled an 8. I rolled an 8 and a 2.
Okay.
So the 8 hits everybody for 1.
Which ain't bad.
Yeah. And the 2 does nothing. And then she's going to get a -1 on this recoup roll. And she rolled a 1.
Okay. That's wow. You rolled a 0.
And you didn't think it could be done. Alright, so. Alright, let's start off at the top. Mushroom Man number 1.
Ooh, this is a lot of mushroom men.
Yep, this is gonna hurt.
You gotta start knocking these guys off. This is gonna be tough.
Yeah. If Rangataki lives,
okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Okay, Rangataki with a 7. That would be 3 damage and B, impaired vision. Ooh.
Okay,
Oh boy.
so that's impaired vision is on attack roll. Okay.
All right. Mushroom Man number 2. A 5 hits Rangataki with a 2. That's a miss.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot about recoups though. We got to recoup.
Yeah,
on,
we'll do the recoup on the next one. Yeah, keep going.
You want me to keep going to the recoup?
Yeah, go with attack and then do recoup.
Okay, we'll do that one. You're the boss. Okay, so let's see. So
three.
again, it's Rang. Oh no.
Number 3. What'd you do to me? What'd you do to me?
I'm gonna just show you.
Oh, so Rangataki's dead.
Rangataki died.
So Rangataki goes to Sedney Heaven, and she has an ability that procs, which says chant on chosen target. So what is chant? Let's see. Chant is take 0 damage from all attacks. I'm putting it on Dane. I'm putting it.
That's a great death move to have right now.
Yep. I'm putting it all on Dane. So let's see. Then we've got Hildegard comes out, who has 6 and 3 shielding. Okay. Dane's immune, so let's do this. So mushroom number 4.
Dane's not immune until the next turn.
Oh, that's true. I gotta put a tracker on there. Gotcha. All right. So
there's still a chance. There's still a chance to lose him. All right, Mushroom Man number 4.
Yep.
Okay, it's gonna hit Hildegard.
Okay.
With a 4. No, hits her with nothing. It was a 4.
Okay. And then Mushroom Man number 5. Please do not roll a 7 or an 8. Don't do it to me.
It rolled a 7.
Oh god.
It's a roll to 7. We have triggered inhale. The fight is over.
The fight is over. Let's see. Inhale, encounter, fight is over. Reveal card 39. All right, I'm gonna let you read my doom. Go for it.
Okay, 39. Suction. The Mushroom Man swells to twice its size and opens its mouth wide. It begins to inhale. Your surroundings, including you, start to suck toward it. If you have the head of the Underdweller,
which I do not,
you do not. If not, roll 1 die 8.
Greg, what are you doing to me?
What happened?
I'm scared to roll. Just reading, I gotta roll a d8. I just read what happens if I roll a 1.
Yeah. It's not good either way.
I rolled a 3. You rolled a 3.
Your gear is swallowed by the Mushroom Man.
And allies' combat items are destroyed.
Okay, so now we got to do a selection roll to see who.
Oh no!
So I will do that now.
Okay.
A 1.
So that's Dane.
Okay, so what icon is next to the mask? Is it a storybook or is it a sword and shield?
Next to the mask.
The name. There's a little.
I know. I'm trying to read it. Sorry, I'm blind. It's a sword and shield.
So that's gone then.
Okay. So he loses that, and then we move on to the swollen mushroom slithers away. The fight is over. Reveal 4. I want to kill these mushrooms. I really want to kill these mushrooms. All right. So we go to the fight is over. Reveal 40.
All right.
Here we are.
You know, may have been a blessing in disguise because with all those guys out, you didn't drop any of them. I mean, there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it was a fun fight, though. I mean, I like how it. I like how it worked.
I love that fight. Okay, increase ally armor point thresholds by 1.
Okay, so now they have 2 extra armor, and I brought out Hildegard without his extra. And he'll get she will get 1 more. She will get 1 more. He will be at 5 shielding now. And he'll be at 7 health. 3, 4, 6, 7.
They should both be the same.
Yeah,
the same stuff.
She's at 7. So 5 and 7. Yep, all good. Okay, and then you must act. Interesting. So read what happens at the bottom after the increase.
Yeah. So it says black ooze spills out of the dead mushroom men. Oddly, the sounds are soothing. Next to one of the slain creatures is a knapsack. It's half covered in ooze, but might be worth searching. You step closer and the ground cracks and splinters. You hear a faint voice. Help, please. So, you did kill him. Well, the big mushroom man exploded and they all died. So, oh wait, no, he slithered away and some of them, I don't know. Anyhow,
yeah,
they're
they
still
got
gone.
Yeah. So we can search a knapsack, but somebody's calling for help. So will I search a knapsack? The ooze looks deadly. I will investigate the plea for help, or I will answer the voice from here without getting any closer. Well, we're in the dark, or in the dungeon, yelling. That was a good thing. I'm going to. I don't know. What do you want to do? Do you want to search a knapsack, go investigate the plea for help, or yell out without getting any closer? I'm going to opt to not do number 3. So 1 or 2, investigate. So it looks like we're going to number 20 on reveal card number 44.
Now, I just want to say that's interesting that you thought that way,
Uh-huh.
because that's the way I would think,
Uh-huh.
But a lot of people have taken it like, well, we don't want to go anywhere, let's, it's like the ground is splintering, so I want to stay right here. And it's just funny because I wrote it so that it's kind of a red herring,
Yeah, yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, I played D&D enough to know. You don't yell at stuff. No.
You don't want to yell in the dark.
No.
All right.
All right. What we got?
All right. So where are we going?
Slump Survivor number 44.
Okay. You move toward the voice from through a clump of mushrooms the size of small trees. Your feet sink into the ground cover, releasing plumes of spores and dust. In front of you is a man sitting up against a rock wall. He's splattered in black ooze. There are large cracks on the floor between you. What happened here? You ask hastily. I can't say for sure, the man says. We were taken. There was a struggle. The creatures that took us started fighting amongst themselves. During the chaos, we tried to get away. You're the first person I've seen since. You ran into the mushroom creatures? You point to the black liquid running down his side. If you look closely on the picture, you can see a dead mushroom man next to him. A lot of people miss it. Just saying. You ran into the mushroom creatures? You point to the black liquid running down his side. You were taken captive as well. They were taken captive as well. Some of them escaped. This one here wasn't so lucky. He motions to the mushroom stalk next to him. The floor creaks. Don't move. I'll come to you. Do I look like I'm going to go anywhere? My leg's broken, he shrugs. You could attempt to move him before this entire place caves in, or get the hell out. Reveal card 46.
45. 46.
Crash or dash. All right, so you could do I'll flee, which is one option, or you could try and help. Now, it's up to you whether or not you want to read through. I did it this way so that you have the option to see what you're up against. So I don't know if you want to see what the outcomes are before you do it, or you just want to make a choice.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna try to help him. I'm gonna do the I'll help.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'll help. Roll a 1d8, and let's not roll a 1. I rolled a 5.
Okay. You reach out a hand and manage to grab him by the tunic. It rips, and you're left with a chunk of it in your hand. You watch as the man falls out of sight. Then the rest of the floor collapses, and you slide down a slanted wall into darkness. You don't see him again. Reward the ooze-soaked cloth.
Okay. That'll go to Dane. And then we move on to number 47. All right, the dark. Oh, this is a gorgeous image. Look at that.
Yeah, that one came out really cool. This image actually, little fun story. I did like a little sketch of what I wanted, and normally I send it to Ben, and he does the art. This came back, and the shape of the hallway I thought was so cool that I actually went back to the beginning of the game, and we redid the door to match the shape of this tunnel.
Ah, nice. Yeah, this
So
looks
now if you
great.
go back and look at the front door, we changed the whole thing based on this picture because I thought it came out so awesome.
That's Cautious Step, correct?
Yes.
That is this one here. Look at that. That is awesome. That looks so great. All right.
Yeah, and yeah. So that's I was like, you know what, we got to go back and fix that one. It's gonna So that was like the final thing we did before the game went out. Anyhow, okay, it's getting dark fast. Luckily, the corridor is narrow, and you can feel your way forward. But it won't be long before you tumble off a ledge or something far worse. Do you have any of these items?
I have the bag of blood. So
You do indeed. So reveal card 48.
48. Head down.
Okay. The object produces a pinch of light. It's enough for you to hobble forward without fear of serious injury. You continue until something blocks your way, an underdweller. His head is down as he pulls something toward you on a thick rope. You have no idea, he has no idea you're in the way, at least not yet. You must decide. So you can either, I will cover up my light source and hide until he's passed, or I will attempt to attack the underdweller while he can't see me.
Oh boy. I'm reading what happens if I roll poorly.
Sure.
So the underdweller is pulling a creature, is what I'm understanding, right?
Well, what you read there is all you get.
Oh, gotcha. And he pulls something toward you on a thick rope.
But yeah, I mean, it says it says creature he's pulling. So
yeah, I'm gonna do the rogue thing and go stealth. I'm gonna cover up my light source and hide until he passes.
Okay.
So reveal card 51. I'm enjoying this so much. You have no idea.
Hey, that's great. It's so much fun for me to have people kind of formulate their plans and make decisions. It's always rewarding. All right, the use sluice. You walk through an arched doorway into a small chamber. Thankfully, your phosphorus surroundings provide enough light to see. In the center are two large metal containers. Next to one of the containers, the body of a dead underdweller lies in a pile of red and white mushrooms that have spilled out of an overturned barrel. On both metal containers are spigots. A black liquid flows from each spigot into a channel in the floor. This channel snakes out of the room and down another corridor. You can't help but feel a sense of discord and abandonment in these chambers that were once alive with purpose. Now it's just dead bodies and trails of blood. You decide to follow the channel of liquid. It takes you through a series of descending corridors to the entrance of another chamber. As you cross the threshold into this new area, you hear a splash, a single kerplunk, like a rock dropped in a lake. Decide. I will wait and listen, or I don't care what horrors lie ahead, I'm going in.
YOLO. I'm going in.
You're going in.
I'm going in. 53 and 54. 53 and 50. The chum slinger. Oh, my word. Okay, so the chum slinger. You move quickly into another chamber. Here, the black ooze collects in a pool. In the middle of the floor is an island of chiseled stone. On that island is a stout hunchback underdweller carrying a large basket of fish. You suspect it's a she, the first female you've seen. She catches sight of you while tossing a fish into the pool. Behind her is a triangular obelisk. A shimmering cloud of dust hovers above, shifting in unison like a swarm of bees. So let's do some setup. For this encounter, you only need the 3 action cards shown above, which is 4, 5, and 6. There's 6, 5, and 4. Okay. shuffle them. Like, that's much of shuffling. Shuffle them normally and set the rest aside. Oh, gotta flip this way, that's why. Set the rest aside after the third action card is played. The encounter ends after the third action card is played. Oh, this is a timed fight. Ooh. Nice one, Greg. Nice one. This is a timed fight. Okay. So I've got 3 rounds to kill this creature. That has 8 health. Is this a 50-50 shot, or is this like a...
I'm going to be...
I didn't hear you say it again.
Do you want me to... Do you want to talk about the fight, or do you want to just...
No, I'm going to do it. I'm just... yeah, I'll do it, and then let's talk about it after. I want surprises. I want surprises.
Okay. Okay, I got to step away for just 1 minute.
Sure.
Okay.
This would have fallen off. Okay. All right, people. We gotta come in heavy. We gotta come in hard. So, she does a lot of damage too, like a lot of damage. So, let's see. So, he needs to come correct. Then he is going to go split fist. Actually, no, he's going to go rust slice. I'm burning 4 on rust slice. And I rolled a 3. Thank goodness for rust slice. I do 3 damage, knocking off 3 shielding. And then I do the recoup. Special rules. The chum slinger is immune to all action card effects from keys. And they have a status effect if the status effects like cripple. Ooh. Let's hope those status effects don't come in. Recoup 1, I get nothing. Hildegard. Oh, Okay, alright. Hildegard is going to go for 4 bag of tricks. Hildegard's going for bag of tricks. And I rolled a 2. Awesome!
Not ideal.
Hildegard's going to try to recoup something. He got a 3. Nothing. That's where I'm at. All right.
Okay.
I turn over this first card, which is a 4.
Okay. So now you know, obviously, this is the only 4 that will be played.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. So the red is 2, so you're going to be hitting Dane with a 3, which is 2 damage.
Okay. All right, so then he's going to burn 2. That's what he can. That's all he can do to do a bloodlet. And he rolled an 8 on bloodlet, so he's going to do 3 damage. He's going to get a kickback, which is a health.
Nice.
And then he's going to roll for heals, which is a 5. He's going to get 1 extra health back. Cool, so he'll be able to bloodlet again. Hildegard is going to do the bombs away. Oh my gosh, do it, Hildegard, come on. Which is a 7. So I do 4 damage. 4. And then we're running with kickback. Not kickback, sorry, the recoup. For a 3, nothing. Alright. Next card is a 6. Please roll a 3.
Okay. I did.
Sweet! This'll miss.
3 and a 3.
Alright, so we gotta do what we gotta do.
Okay, wait, does she's not at full health, right?
No.
Alright, so let me roll for recoup. Roll the 4, so that's nothing.
It's a miss. Yeah, that's nothing. That's correct. Alright, so he's going to... Oh, I lost the thing that lets me re-roll misses. So he is going to spend 2 for bloodlet. And he rolled another 7 on bloodlet, which does 4 damage. I am so close. This makes me
You can
angry.
do it.
He's gonna recoup on Hildegard. Come on. A 5, which gives Hildegard 1. That's okay. I'm so nervous. So Hildegard's going Fanged Ferret. Fanged Ferret. I rolled a 1. I rolled a 1.
Oh no.
Roll for recoup. It says when. Does it say when it's played the fight's over? Or after the round enters? The encounter ends after the third card is played.
Yeah, so it's still happening.
Okay, so number 5 comes out.
Okay. Okay, so it's hitting Hildegard with a 6.
So that's
which would be
3
damage, and B, which is intimidate. But that's how the fight ends.
Yeah, I was so close. You were so close, Greg. I was so close.
That makes me feel so good. That just means I tuned it just right.
Oh man, that just warms my heart. I was so close. Okay, so the fight ends, and it says after the encounter, if Hildegard is not defeated before it runs out of action cards, pull 50.
Chum Slinger.
Oh, sorry. If Chum Slinger, what is with me in names today? If the Chum Slinger is not defeated before it runs out of action cards, reveal 56.
Yeah.
Okay. 56.
That was good, though. That was good.
Oh, so close. So close. All right, what do we got?
Stomach spin. So, the dust cloud above the obelisk bursts outward, creating a cycle that pulls the pool with it. A whirlpool of onyx ooze stretches out onto the chamber floor, catching you in its wake. You are sucked down as the pool begins to drain. Your feet hit the bottom as the last of the ooze drains out. Unsightly horrors emerge around you. Roll 1d8.
And I see what your options are in here. This is cruel. Because the whole time, Greg, you're like, roll high, you'll do well. This one I don't want to roll high on. I want to roll low, and I rolled a 4.
Okay. The giant blubbery creature spews a piss yellow foam at you. Your misfortune knows no bounds. You duck backwards. Punishment. An ally suffers intimidate at the start of the encounter. You attack. Reveal card 58.
Yep. So who suffers the 58? Roll for that. Please.
Oh, right. Keep me going here. Okay, number 7, so that'd be Hildegard.
Hildegard gets an intimidate. Intimidate says that force a 1 action next turn. So basically, I have to do that, but they get to heal up. So let me get their health back. Their health is at 7. And their shielding is at 5. 2, 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay. And we reveal. Where are we? We reveal 58. 7 goes away. We reveal the Lurker. Hey, look at that guy. He looks happy. So it says, special rules. Remove all 4, 5s, and 6s from the action cards. Shuffled to use the remaining normally. If you survive the encounter, read on. The Lurker attacks the glob with the most hit points. If the globs all have an equal amount, the attack is random. Okay, I'll see what that means. So I'm going to remove 4, 5s, and 6s. And then this gets shuffled. You have created a fantastic game here. This is wonderful. I well earned. Well earned. This is wonderful.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Just
And,
happy you're having fun.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm having a lot of fun. All right. So that's this here. Stomach spin goes away. These cards are not going to be used, so I'll put these over here. So make sure I don't flip them. What's interesting, though, is that we get these set of dice. I don't know what these are, but I want to know. I want to know what these dice do. All right,
With
so
the dice?
yeah, these ones here with the symbols.
Yeah, we had a chance. It was back when you were going to open that door and you didn't have a key.
Oh, okay. So he has 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10 shielding. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This guy's gonna be tough. Alright. So this guy's gonna be tough. Let's do a thing. You are gonna do... We're going Rust Slice. High hits. Rust Slice. Let's do it. Come on, Dane. Dane rolled a 5 on Rust Slice, so it does 5 damage. So I knocked off half his shielding. Then Hildegard has this Intimidate, which means she has to do a 1 roll attack action, so she's doing Fanged Ferret. And she rolled a 4, which does 1 damage. Alright. You're up. First card is a 2. Phlegm.
Okay. Here we go. Alright, so we do a 6 on... Okay, so we're doing a 5 on Hildegard.
A 5 on Hildegard, that is 1 damage, and A, which is Spawn a Glob. Cards 59 to 61. Okay. Let's make some room for the globs. And they look terrible. Okay, so let's see what they do. When spawned, the glob does not attack until the following turn. Globs do not use action cards. A glob turn consists of 1 preemptive spurt. If all 3 globs are in play and a force spawns, discard all globs and reveal cards. Oh no. Okay, you can lure a glob away with the bucket of fish chum, which I don't have. Okay, this is getting fun. It's fun, it's good. It's good, it's good, it's good. That's me saying that in the most panicked voice you could possibly hear. Alright.
Do my best to make each fight a little different.
I do like the variety. I gotta tell you that. I'm loving the variety in the game. Every battle that we've had is different. I really love the time fight. I was so close that when I replay this game, and I will be doing that, I'm going to try to win that. Alright. Oh, I didn't roll recoup on Dane when I was supposed to. He didn't get anything, it was a 3. Okay, so Dane's gonna go for he's got 3 health left. Let's do it. We're going Bloodlet. YOLO. That is a miss. That's a straight up miss. A 2. Recoup is a 6. He gets 1 health back. Alright. Hildegard, she will... The globs are the problem. The globs are the problem. I need to do this just to make sure that this stuff works. Yeah, she's gonna spend 2. She's gonna spend 2. I keep saying that and I'm not doing it. She's gonna spend 4 for Bag of Trip, which is a double attack. I roll 2 7s.
Ooh.
So 3 damage each. Oh, I didn't declare my attack, did I? Or do you have to declare your attack before you say where it's going to? Because I didn't do that.
Well, I mean,
I know you should. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a house rule thing.
Sure, sure.
I normally say what I'm gonna hit.
I tell you what, Greg. Let's play it fair. I'll let you roll a d8. 1 through
Okay.
4, I'm hitting the lurker.
Yep.
Higher, I'm going to the glob.
Okay. I rolled a 6.
Okay, so it's to the glob. So 2, 4, 6 damage. So the glob has 1 health left, and then she is going to recoup. She's going to recoup on Dane, which is a 5. Dane gets 1 health back. All right. Next card up for bid is another 2.
Okay. So that would be for the lurker.
That's correct.
So we're going to do a 6. So we're hitting Hildegard again. Hitting Hildegard with a 7.
I didn't hear the second one. I didn't hear the second one.
We were doing. It's 7. So it was a 2 attack, right?
No, it's 1 attack. 1 attack.
Oh, it was 1 attack?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. 2 damage to Hildegard.
Okay, 2 damage to Hildegard, and it was a 7, so another glob spawns. Same rules for the globs. This one doesn't have any special rules, but it the other one gets to attack now, I believe, or no?
Yeah, glob 1 gets to attack.
Yep, go for it. Just preemptive spurt.
Yep. Hold on, I just want to pull that guy up. Okay, here we go. So we're hitting Dane with a 6, which is Wretch, which is 2 damage to Dane.
Okay. All right. Okay. Dane. Bloodlet me. With an 8. 8 on Bloodlet. And I did it again. I didn't say who I was going to hit. It was going to be the glob.
Yeah, go ahead, do it.
But my bad. I need to get better at that, Greg. So he gets the kick.
No, if you knew who it was going to be. Just...
yeah. So he kills the first glob. He gets the kickback for the 8. And then he's going to roll for... I rolled a 1, so nothing back. Then we'll go with... Hildegard's going to roll the Fanged Ferret for a 2, which is nothing. And she's got to recoup on... She'll recoup on... She'll recoup on herself for an 8. So she gets 3 health back. That should give her a little bit of survivability and get us where we need to go. Okay.
Alrighty, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
We are hitting Hildegard with a 5.
All right, that's number 3, which is burp.
Which is, yes, it is, with the 2.
So 2 damage on Hildegard. And then the glob.
All right, glob number 2. Glob number 2. Let's see. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, it was an 8 on the selection roll, so Hildegard, but it did a glob 3, which is spawn another glob.
Oh, okay. Spawn another glob. I see Mega Glob is next. That scares me that says Mega Glob.
But you can't spawn Mega Glob because all 3 had to be out.
Oh, I killed it. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so it has 7 health. All right, so let's do a thing. So 4 and 3, 7 health. All right. Okay, we're gonna bash, and we're gonna bash at, now that the globs don't pose that much of a deadly threat yet. We're gonna go back to, he's gonna hit the lurker for a bash and boast. And I rolled a 3, which is nothing. He will recoup. I rolled a 1, which is nothing. All right, so this is going bad. This is going really bad. Hildegard will do.
You can always rest, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're not a resting kind of guy. But I tell you, there's going to be times You're gonna have to think about resting.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just worried with the amount of damage coming out to me now that even a rest I wouldn't survive that.
Yeah.
I should have rested Dane, but let's spend. This is going a bad way. I'm gonna see how much damage I can do. So I'm gonna do Swift Straps, and we are going to attack the Lurker for a 4, which hits the Lurker for 3, and I get a shield back, and that knocks the shields down a little bit more. And then we're gonna recoup Hildegard. Nope, we're gonna recoup on Dane. Hildegard's gonna say bye-bye. So you got a 7, so Dane gets 2. Alright, what you got? Lurker first. Action is...
Lurker first.
Action is a 3. So
okay.
Burp.
We are hitting Hildegard with a 7.
Hildegard's dead.
Hildegard is dead.
There is a death effect. Elect. Choose next ally, then shuffle ally deck. Oh, do I get to pick who I want? Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Ooh, I like Millicent. Her shielding is awful. All my good shielders are dead, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean...
Rolf is okay.
Rolf's okay, but the others they're kind of pure DPS characters. So like Millicent's damage, you know.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull Rolf out, and then just 2 people left. So shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Rolf comes out with 6 health and 6 shield. Two, 4, 6. Okay. All right. That was the Lurker. Now we're on to the first glob.
But okay, it's glob number 2. Yeah. Okay,
yeah,
got
glob
it.
number 2. Glob number 2.
All right, so no, it's a 4, so it's going to hit Dane with a 5, which is B, which is Wretch, 2 damage.
Damage on Dane. Okay, then glob number 3. Glob number 3 has a key in its head. I've noticed that in the picture.
So, unfortunately, you just wretched Dane.
No.
For 2 damage.
Dane's still okay. Dane's still okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Dane's still okay, folks. Is it me, or does the game difficulty scale up a good amount? I'm loving this. When in doubt, fetal position and crying tends to help. Alright, so Dane's looking rough, so Dane's going to go for Bash and Boast. And Dane will go for Bash and Boast on Lurker. Dane rolled a 2. That means nothing. Dane recoups for a 3. That means nothing. So Dane's going to die. Rolf's turn. Rolf is going to... Ooh, Rolf does some nice damage. Some nice damage. Rolf is going to spend 4 to do feed. And Rolf is going to do that attack on the Lurker. He got 2 damage on the Lurker. And then he's going to recoup for a 5. He gets 1 health back. All right. Lurker, what do you do to me?
Okay, here we go. Okay, so it's hitting Rolf with a 6. So that'd be 2 damage.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's 3 damage.
Oh, that is 3
right?
Damage. You're right. Yep. I didn't pull a card. It was 3. It's still 3, so it's a burp, so it's 3 damage.
Okay.
3 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
And then he has been hurt, right? So
yes.
we do a heal here?
Yep.
Or recoup on him? Unfortunately, he got an 8, so he gets 1 back.
So he's at full health again.
This is not going great.
Oh, no. Glob.
Despite his spiraling out of control.
So glob number 2?
Glob number 2. All right, so it's hitting Rolf
Okay.
with Wretch. This is tough. 2 damage.
Boy. Oh boy. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh man.
All right.
Okay. I'm afraid.
Yeah.
So here we go. Glove number 3 does nothing.
Okay. Dane is going to rest.
Good choice.
So Dane's gonna rest, so he'll get 1 on his rest tracker. So basically I roll this and I add +1 to it.
Yes.
So I roll a 7, which would be 2 + 1, 3.
You get 3. Yep.
So I get 3 health. Rolf is Rolf is going to what you got?
This is this is tough. I mean, I would probably rest as well, and then give. Yeah, then full up and then try and hit hard next time.
Okay, let's go for rest.
But you got I don't know.
It's a tough break. Let's see if we can survive and do something. So rest. I rolled a 1, so I just get 1 health.
No, you get nothing.
Oh, that's right. If you miss on that,
if you roll a 1, you fail.
Yeah. So epic fail on the rest.
Okay.
All right, Lurker.
Yeah, this is. Ooh, man, this is tough. Okay. So yeah, okay. Yep.
This is beautiful. I love it.
So okay, so what is the card?
The card is 2. So it's
2.
Blem.
Rolf gets hit with a 7, so it's 2 damage.
And
there's no
gotcha.
glob.
Yep. Okay. Glob number 2.
Glob number 2. So it's doing. Man, these rolls are just not working in your favor. It's a wretch to Rolf.
So Rolf's dead.
Rolf's dead.
And Rolf is dead. So we pulled the next one off. We've got Leo Frick. Leo Frick has.
Wait, we got a death move.
Oh, we got a death move. Encore. Yeah, Encore on chosen target. And Encore says, if an action misses, roll again. If you have double action, just roll the 1 for miss. So we're gonna dump that on Dane. And then we've got Leo Frick, who's come out. Leo Frick has 6 health. And Leo Frick has 4 shield. We're gonna live. Okay. So that was glob number 2.
We need to concentrate on one enemy and get something out of here.
Yes. Yeah, so that's glob number 2. That was the last glob that attacked, right? That killed him? Glob number 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So we get to reroll. Dane's just going all 3 split fist. We get a reroll. So I rolled a 3. Oh, it says if it misses, right? On encourage. If an action misses, so it didn't miss. A 3 hits, and it does 3 damage. And we are getting these, which is what I was going to try to do with the key. And then he's going to roll a recoup. An 8, sweet, so he gets 3 health back. Okay, Leo Frick. Go big or go home, buddy. We're going 4 in. And we're going against the glob number 3. Timberhack for 8. 6 damage. I kill that guy. I get a kickback. And B happens, which is luck to an ally. So luck goes to an ally. Hey, so he has encourage and luck. Let's roll for recoup, which is a 6. I get back 1. All right, next card is a 1. So this is the tongue. So what you got, Greg?
All right.
What you got, Greg?
I'm going to give you the tongue. We're going to see how it goes.
Give me the tongue, Greg.
All right, so it's going to hit Dane with a 6. So
2 damage. Okay.
All right. Then we got glob number 2. It's gonna hit nothing. He missed.
Ooh.
He hit Leo Frick and missed.
Oh,
or
thank
he
goodness.
swiped at Leo Frick and missed.
Okay, so let's go for.
But hold on.
Okay.
We didn't do a recoup for the Lurker.
Oh, that's right. Go ahead. I think it's at full health. 2, 4, 6. It's at full health.
Okay, never mind then.
Lurker's at full health. Okay, so all right. So now we're gonna do a bash and boast. I know you'd say you'd rest, but nope. I've got. If I miss, I've got an encore and I've got a luck. So let's see what we're burning here. And I'm hitting the glob. I'm hitting the glob.
How'd you get another encore?
Because I got an 8 on Timber Hack, which was a B, which came to luck to him, and the Death Strike was the encore for Dane, which I didn't get to use yet. So that is that is a 6 on a bash, which is 2 damage to this guy. And then we roll to recoup. Nothing. I rolled a 1. Oh, this hurts. Okay. We're going for. I shouldn't be doing this. We're going for a. We're gonna do a jack attack. So we're gonna do a jack attack. With Leo Frick. We're not gonna do a jack attack with Leo Frick because I rolled a 2. We're gonna recoup, and I rolled a 6. I get back 1. Okay. Here we go. Lurker. The card is a 3. Come on, Lurker, miss. Come on, Lurker, miss.
Okay, saying Leo Frick with a 7.
3 damage. Okay.
All right.
And then the glob 2.
Glob 2. Oh, hey, you got a break here. The glob is attacking the Lurker for 2 damage with the wretch.
The Lurker? Oh, sweet. It attacks its buddy. I'm okay with that life. He has nothing. He has to rest. So Dane has to take a rest. He has nothing to spend. He rolled a 2, so he would get what? Just 2 health on a 2?
Oh, I'm sorry, say that again.
He rolled a 2 on his dice roll for when he rested. So he just gets 2 health, right?
He gets 1 health. Oh no, you're on your second turn. Yes.
So he gets 2 health.
Gets 2. Yep.
Okay. So Leo Frick then is going to spend 2 to do another jack attack. Come on. I rolled a 1. This is going to kill me. And he rolled a 4. He got 1 heal. You're up, Lurker.
Oh, man.
Oh, the card is a 1.
Okay. Oh, I think you got another break here.
What'd you get?
We got Leo Frick, but the result was a 2, which is B, which is Lurker attacks the glob for 1 damage.
Okay. That seems thematic. The glob spit on it and bit it back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and now glob number 2.
Okay, so, oh boy. We're hitting Dane with a 6, which is our so familiar.
So 2 damage. Yeah. So that rest was pointless. So Dane's turn. He has to do his 3rd rest. Dane's hanging on by a thread, people.
I know this is.
He got a 6, which is 1 plus 3, so he gets 4 health total. Dane's hanging on by a thread. Then Leo Frick is going to do a. He's gonna rest. This is silly. He's gonna rest for a 3, nothing. So he'll just get 1 point. He gets
1.
All right. The Lurker turn order is a 2.
Okay. Oh.
You got an 8, didn't you?
Yep.
Who'd you get it on?
Leofric.
So he's down to 1 health.
And oh no, yeah.
Yeah, it can't. It can't
swim.
swim. Yep.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Club. Oh man. All right. We have another break.
Okay.
Let's see. Glob 2 does nothing.
You forgot to roll recoup on the lurker.
Okay. Oh god. I rolled a 7.
So the lurker gets 1.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right.
How many hit points does Glob 2 have?
4.
Okay. Oh, come on. You should do this.
That's the same thing Steven's saying in the channel. He's like, you can do this. All right. So, I'm going.
They've hit each other too.
I know, right? I know. I'm thinking between a bloodlet or a split fist. Both of them, if I roll high, I kill it with both.
Split fist, if you roll a 1 or 2, you deserve to die. So I say I'd go split fist and just try and take that damn thing out.
Okay, all right, let's do that. 1 or 2.
What happened?
You know what I rolled, Greg.
Oh, you rolled a 1 or a 2?
I rolled a 1.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 1. Recoup is a 2.
No, this is gonna end badly. Oh, you are in a bad way here.
This is amazing. Okay, so I have to rest with Leofric because he took a lot of damage. So he's gonna get a nothing. He rolled a 1. I've rolled 3 1s in a row. I rolled 3 1s in a row.
How many people have we lost in this fight? 2?
We've only got 1 left. Yeah, we've lost in this fight. We've actually lost. Yeah, we've lost 2 people.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
Right.
Oh wait. I screwed up. We need to roll back. I screwed up. Dane has encore. If he misses, he gets to roll again, and I forgot to do that.
Well, I mean, how many turns you encore goes away after 1 turn?
He also had he had that, and he also had luck.
Yeah, but those only last 1 turn.
Oh yeah, then they would have gone away. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, they decay. They're gone.
Okay. All right.
Good try though.
Close. So close. All right. Who dies first? Let's do it. Card number 1.
All right. Dane with a 4.
Dane takes 1 damage. He's got 1 health left. The glob. Miss. Or 7. Roll a 7.
Unfortunately, Dane is dead.
Oh no, Dane, no! Alright, our final character comes out, folks. It is Millicent. She has 6 health and 4 shield. 2, 4, 6.
Millicent's really does the most damage.
Her art is amazing. I love it.
That fun fact, that is the first piece done for the game.
Really? Nice.
Yeah.
Well done. All right, so that's
what got him hired.
Was seeing this image? Nice.
Yep.
All right, so that was the glob that killed Dane. We're down to the wire. Let's do it. So Millicent is. She is going. We gotta go big here or go home. Actually. No. We're gonna save that for the lurker. I need to get this glob out of here. What do I need? For the glob, I'm going to do based. So 3, and she rolled a 6 on based, which is 5 damage.
5.
So she kills the glob. And then she
like that.
And then she rolls to recoup. Yeah, she does some really nice damage. She rolled a 5. which she gets back 1 health, which is cool with her. And then he needs to rest because he only has 1 health left. And he rolled an 8. He gets back 3 plus 3. He gets 6 health, so he's up to full. Plus 1, it would be 6. He has 6 health. He gets back 5 plus 1 goes to boost. And this will clear off. Okay. Lurker's by himself. Lurker's by himself. What's he got? His card to draw is a 1. You still there, Greg?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, it's the Lurker's turn. And it's a 1. He pulled a card 1.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, it's Millicent with an 8, which is no, it's nothing. Spawn a glob, no globs.
Sweet. When these cards run out, we just turn them over.
We'll just do
when these cards run out, we just turn them over.
Yep,
and shuffle
you just reshuffle,
yeah.
which almost never happens.
I'm glad to be the first.
Yeah. That's wild. I've never had that happen.
You heard it here first. My bad rolls has shown something new.
And he got one back.
And he got one back. Okay. All right. So we shuffled that up. Okay, so we're gonna spend. Let's see if what we can burn. Let's go heavy. Timber hack. We're going timber hack for a 3. That does 3 damage to him, and then we recoup. I got a 5, which gives me 1 health. Then Millicent. I kind of went in reverse order here. Then Millicent is going to spend. She's got the shielding to protect herself. She's going based again with 3. And she rolled a 7, which does 5 damage. So 5 damage to him. Come on. Don't do that. And then she's going to roll to recoup. She got a 3, which is nothing. Okay, Lurker's turn. He's got 2 health left.
All right, he missed.
Oh, sweet. All right, she needs to recoup, so she's going to rest. And she got a 1, so nothing. He is going to do a splinter attack. And it's 2 strikes. I got a 6 and a 3. The 6 does 1 damage. And he's going to roll a recoup. He got a 2, which is nothing. Okay, Lurker's turn. It has 1 health left. Oh, you forgot to roll recoup on the Lurker when it did the miss.
Okay. 5.
It gets 1.
You got 1 back.
Yep. All right. So,
okay. All right. So here we go. So it's a 5.
The card
Leofric.
is a 1, so it's a 5, so 1 damage. So Leofric's down to 1 health. And then you got and I got to roll for recoup. Right? Yep.
He got another 1 back.
I can't kill this guy. She has to rest again because she got a 1 on her last rest. All she has is 1 health.
If you, I mean, you can kill this guy with 1. Oh, you don't have? Do you not have 1? You don't have 1.
She needs to. I don't have 1 to do. I don't have 1 to do. So she has to do the rest, and I rolled a 1 again.
Oh my god.
Have you ever seen? I told you I'm a bad dice roller. I'm a bad dice roller. He needs to recoup, so he might die this round if I roll another 1. I rolled an 8, so he gets 3 health.
Oh my gosh! Look at this. 1 hit point, 1 hit point, 3 hit points.
It's like history's being made today. I told you I'm a bad dice roller. All right, I know you didn't believe me. All right, so 3. He rolled a 3, so it's burp. Let's see what he does.
He's doing burp?
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
I want him to hit Millicent because she could take it.
Oh, he missed.
Oh, what about his recoup?
He got one back.
Oh my gosh, this guy's building back up. This is crazy.
I know.
She has to do another. Oh wait, I was messing up because no, she rolled ones both times.
I don't know why you didn't just give her. All you had to do was give her the rest, and the fight would be over.
No, I did. I gave her. I've rested. This is her third rest. Both 2 rests, I rolled in that one.
No, I mean Leofrix.
Oh, that's true. That's true. You're right. You're right.
All you have to do is you gave it to her. The fight would be over.
So I get 2. I get 5 health back to her, so she's at max health now. So next round. So you're absolutely right. Leofric is going to do. I think he's gonna stick with a splinter, so he can do double attack. He rolled an 8 and a 1. 8 takes off 2 damage. The 1 misses. He's gonna roll a recoup. He got a 7, which gives him 2 health back. Okay, Lurker, you've got 2 health left, and you're number 2 with your phlegm. What you got?
He hit Leofric with an 8.
Leofric with an 8, so that's 3 health off of. So all the health he just got, he lost, and that's it.
But it's over now.
Well, he has to recoup.
Well, here, yeah, he got 1 back.
Okay.
My God, this guy just keeps getting them back. All right, this should be it.
Yeah. So should I go full Silk Barrage or just based?
Yeah, I think based will do it. Right?
Okay.
I mean, you don't even need.
All right, we'll do based.
Yeah, but you got to go based.
Okay, based.
All you have to do is hit.
I rolled a 4, so I hit and I killed it.
Yeah, there you go.
History made.
My God.
If you survive the encounter, reveal card 63. After we end this chapter, we're gonna call it. But just to let y'all know how this is going. So 63. Burps and blubber.
Yep.
Increase armor thresholds. Sweet.
Yep. Increase ally armor point thresholds by 1.
Okay. All right.
So blubber, fish guts, and goo are everywhere. You do your best to shake off the gore. When you notice something is inside one of the translucent globs, dig in. Roll 1d8.
I rolled a 3.
All right. You slowly attempt to cut into the elastic skin, but your blade just slides around and stretches the membrane. You decide not to pursue it any further. Reveal card 64.
I saw what I lost and I'm sad. All right.
Yeah, no keys.
No keys. All right, what do we got?
Down the drain.
Okay.
The only way out is the drain in the center of this mess. You peer down. It's dark. You can see about 5 feet of vertical tunnel. The passage looks narrow enough to shimmy down. What do? Go down the drain into the dark, or toss the bag of blood down the drain if you have it, or drop a coin of the Spire down the drain if you have it.
I'm going to toss the bag of blood.
What's that?
I'm going to toss the bag of blood that I have. So reveal 65. This could be bad.
Cool. All right.
There it is. The Expanse.
The Expanse. You open the top of the bag to ensure there's a glow. Then you drop it down. The bag flails wildly and crashes into the drain wall, leaving a luminous splatter. The glow reveals something shiny. You climb down to investigate. Randomly pick a deceased ally, if there are any, which there most certainly are. This ally has returned from the reflective expanse and should be returned to your ally deck. Set aside this card and equip it if this ally comes into play. If there are no dead allies, discard vacant soul. All right.
Oh, so I get to randomly pick an ally to come back from the void. I'm going to live. I'm going to live.
What's that?
I said I'm going to live.
That couldn't have come at a better time.
I know, right? All right, so what are we running from here? We'll go with this one. Sedney, my first. Sedney is back.
All right, so just yeah, put that one down and put Vacant Soul with it.
Okay, got it.
And if it comes in, it comes in. You know.
Yeah. All right, so that was actually the end of chapter 4. So fantastic. Yeah, there's 2 more chapters left, and I know y'all are like, I want to know what happens. But nope. You gotta wait. I will play chapters 5 and chapter 6 to see if we survive on another stream and see if it's possible, if he's free, if Greg is able to join us for that, so he can see history still be made as someone who rolled so many ones made it to chapter 5.
That was an epic battle. That was something.
Yeah, that was something.
Cool.
It was a lot of fun, Greg. I really enjoyed this game. That's the thing, like, there's so many things we missed. There's so many cards that got discarded because they weren't part of my choose your path. And this game has been amazing. I think this game is worth it. Honestly, everybody, if you're like, should we get it? The answer is yes. Remember that Greg said that there are a set number of them that are left. So get on the wait list if you're interested. There is so much story that you didn't see me do in there. We stopped at chapter 4, and there's 2 more chapters left to go. This much, and I'll just kind of hold this up without showing anything, but this much of story and content left to go through. Plus, after you finish that, you go back and you replay it, and you take the other paths that you didn't take, and there's replayability there. I mean, this game is... I had a lot of fun with this game. I enjoyed immensely. Let's go back up to the top. Let's chat about some stuff, and let's chat with Greg, and this ought to be great. So, Greg, thank you so much for having me. So, when I found out about this game through the Facebook solo board gamer site, and all I knew of it was someone posted the image of a Millicent, and they said, "I'm getting ready to get into this game," and I was like, "Okay." I saw the artwork. I said, "What is this?" And so immediately I went searching on it. I went to Google it, and I saw that the Kickstarter had ended. And so then I contacted Greg, and I was like, "Hey, Greg, do you have a copy I can buy?" And he was like, "Let me get you on the wait list and see if after this distribution cycle, if I do." And luckily enough, he contacted me back, and he was like, "Hey, if you're still interested, I've got a copy. Here's how much it costs. You know, let's take care of the payment details, and then I'll get it shipped to you." And so I immediately paid him. We got it shipped out. It arrived in perfect condition, and this game is amazing. You did a really great job on this.
Yeah, I'm thrilled. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah,
it's very rewarding after such a long time to have people, having a good time with it. It could have gone a lot of different ways.
Well, now you have history to say, like, whenever you're playing other games or you're creating your next game, that when you're like, man, can somebody roll that many ones? The answer is yes. I'm out there.
Yeah, I put on the FAQ page. Hey, if you run out of action cards, reshuffle and do it again. Thinking no one would ever get there.
Oh, I got there. Yeah, this has been a pleasure though, man. Thank you, Greg, so much for hanging out with us, playing the game with us. Remember, everybody, Spire's End by Greg Favreau, and it's an amazing game. I highly recommend it. Contact him, buy game, do thing.
Cool.
It's good. So this is gonna be my last stream for this week, and usually I do one tomorrow and one on Sunday, but this is my last stream for this week because I have real life engagement stuff to do. So I will be back Monday for more Gloomhaven, and then we'll continue going from there. But Greg, thanks so much. Everyone, thank you for joining me. I hope you all enjoyed it. Insert comment here. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.